Time's up. Attribution.
Here it comes.
Fade in.
When it comes to fans, it is a fan's right to have whatever opinion they want to have.
Oh my God, you're not going to let me tell the story of cutting my penis off? Well, we're talking about people who have serious sexual orientation and gender identity problems. And I'm not talking, and when I say sexual orientation, I don't mean, a dude who likes a dude and a chick who likes a chick. We're talking about people who think that they're non-binary and they don't know how to play with their holes and shit like that.
What? A waste of my jerk off.
Waste
How
dare
my
you not
jerk
finish?
off. How
dare you not finish?
You? How dare you?
I'm surprised Jurassic Park didn't eat more out of Lilo's pie.
Oh,
Fuck.
And his answer is, I get to jerk myself off. Yes, Lord. And everybody is going to sit there and watch, and no one's going to stop me. Matter of fact, you there, GQ, hand me some lube.
You got to watch it. You got to hit the like button.
We've got to get it up for him, guys. Come on. Everyone who's watching this video needs to
that.
go over
Don't say it like that.
And share the video. We got to keep going.
Don't they have to get it up for me? Don't say it like that. God damn it. I'm still jerking off in front of my console.
And you think that anybody that says something otherwise is the racist? You crack-filled, heroin-smoking, porch monkey, white smoke, chocolate-eating moron. You're the racist.
Please, sir, can I have some darkies?
And I remember I'm lying there and I'm crying hell because I feel it right here and it's got its like pincer jaws and I'm holding it like this, trying to fight it. And I'm going, help me. And my team doesn't hear me. And then someone else actually woke me up because I was actually going, help me. And I woke up and my hands were like this with the pincers trying to get in there. And that was it.
Okay, Adam. I have one question only.
Yes.
Do you have 1987 grade crack at your home?
Great Scott.
James Gunn has no idea what he is doing at all.
Oh my God.
Jesus H.
Have you guys seen the video of the four of them? They're doing like this interview and they're like picking questions out of a fucking jar and they're Dude, James Gunn didn't know Superman's middle name, Clark Kent's middle name.
Oh,
they didn't know that he can like breathe in space. They're like, no, Superman can't breathe in space. It's like, this motherfucker flies across fucking galaxies. He flies in space. He lives on the sun for hundreds of years to become a god. How does James Gunn, and I ripped my fucking microphone out. I'm so fucking pissed. They don't know Superman's powers. They don't know his middle fucking name. They don't know why kryptonite weakens Superman. These people are fucking morons, and James Gunn's the greatest thing ever. Jesus Christ, I need a fucking Tylenol. It's disgusting, these people.
I'm gonna clip that, Adam. I'm clipping that.
Beautiful rant.
Golly.
Oh man. We're gonna leave it right there.
But we're gonna put the dog. We're gonna put Crypto in. Is he gonna be a yellow lab? Is he gonna be an American bulldog like he is in the comics? No. What are we gonna do? We're gonna have James Gunn's fucking retarded, ugly ass dog as Crypto because that's my dog. Batman, Brave and the Bold. We're just gonna jump to Damian Wayne because why? Because that's James Gunn's favorite Robin, so that's what we're gonna do. We just had an old Batman, an older, almost retired Batman. Everyone's complaining we need a fresh start on Batman. What's James Gunn doing? Damian Wayne. Where in the timeline is Damian Wayne? He's at the very fucking end. You're going to skip over Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, the death of Jason Todd, Red Hood, Tim Drake. You're going to skip over Oracle. You're going to skip over Barbara Gordon getting fucking paralyzed by the Joker. We're going straight to Damian Wayne. Are we fucking insane?
Before you go, one question.
Yes?
Where in the galaxy is Sanusi?
Show us your tits and I'll tell you.
I think I've died and gone straight to honker heaven. Boobs are amazing.
And these tool bags wouldn't know quality if it walked up and motorboated them. Because, you're going to motorboat quality.
Wait, what?
Quality boobs. You want a motorboat quality boobs. You know?
There we go. All better now. Man, titties are the greatest things on earth.
I didn't turn my line on. Hang on one second. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the round table. I have been rushing this morning. I am a little behind schedule. It's all my own fault. That's why we're a few seconds late. Hail and howdy. I hope everybody's ready to go. We got a very powerful show, and no, Beater's not here today. He'll be here very soon. He has Sports Wars stuff. That is, we understand that. So Beater will be here. Don't worry. He is a part of the team. I didn't lie. I didn't make it up. I'm not using his brand to promote the show without his permission. Trust me, I'm not. So welcome, everybody. It's the round table. We got a lot to go over today. And Jed, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you quick and ready like the Flash?
I'm so ready for all of this, especially the Witcher 4 stuff that we will need to talk about. And in more positive news, the Expedition 33 news that we got. I am ready. My body is ready. I am primed.
My body is ready for that. Yes, it is. Dre, is your body ready?
My body's always ready.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh, man. How you doing, Dre?
Oh, man, I'm doing all right today. Can't complain, won't complain. Yeah, it's been a pretty solid week. I can't complain. Man, I can't complain, but I won't.
Oh yeah, I can complain too. Anyway, I mean, all right. I'm gonna tell the story. I was teasing before we went live and I know I'm gonna do it because it made Dre. Dre made the face, so I have to. All right, so I had a dream last night. And it was like one of those all-night dreams. One of those all-night dreams where every time I woke up to either take a piss or roll over, I went right back into it. And here's the weird thing: I wasn't involved. I was merely a viewer of this movie in my brain. Okay, and it was Power Rangers. It was Power Rangers themed. And I'm not particularly at this point in my life into Power Rangers. I mean, I was good up through like Zeo and stuff like that. And then when they tapered off and started bringing in like new teams, new scenarios, I was pretty much out of it by then. But you know, I was dedicated for years. You know, Amy Jo Johnson was.
It's always morphin time for you.
No, it isn't. Anyway, but here's the thing. I had this dream started last night. For some reason, I had this dream, and it's set like in the early years of the Power Rangers, yet somehow mixed with later years. I can't explain this. And what happened was, now of course, Jason David Frank was still in this. R.I.P. Jason David Frank. He was in this, but Tommy Oliver alive and well in this dream. And it all started because we know that Tommy had four major transformations: Green Ranger, White Ranger, Red Ranger Zeo, and then he was a part of the Dino Thunder team with some sort of, I don't know what to call that one, but I know he had a fourth transformation, ultimately the Power Morpher. Now, that's the lore. Problem is, in my dream, he had like 50 other transformations trapped inside him, and a lot of them were evil. And he had been like containing the evil for years. And then some evil bitch, I don't know who she was, decided to try and rip the evil out of him. And what happened was like 40 or so evil Tommies with different varying types of evil ranger abilities were on the loose. But then they all decided to do some sort of tournament. I can't explain it. It was a tournament. And we're talking like there was like a half demon, half black ranger, dark ranger Tommy. There was a Tommy that had a helmet that had like transformable parts on it. It was crazy and wild. But here's the thing. The original Power Rangers team was there, and they were trying to help, but then suddenly they called in same colored Rangers from across series that I may have seen in passing over the years. I mean, I see clips and I know what happened here and there, and suddenly you have giant squads of same colored Rangers all doing training missions together and doing stuff. Like the Yellow Rangers were all training to improve themselves and not suck. And the Black Rangers were all building shit for some reason. I don't know why. And the Blue Rangers are trying not to be gay. and I don't know what's going on in my brain. I don't know. And then you had they're actually, I don't know what the Red Rangers are doing. I don't remember what the Red Rangers are doing. Maybe they're just like fighting. I don't know. And Pink Rangers are trying to be healers. Maybe I'm playing too much games, or you have tank and DPS. I don't know. They were all trying to be healers. And then at one point, Tommy's having a breakdown and they're all fighting to save him, and he's getting trapped, and there's like interpersonal relationships going on. And it's just, and I told you, I kept waking up, going to sleep, and I kept picking up in the stream what was going on. It's just this wild thing. And there was like this giant battle. Here come Zords out of nowhere. And at one point they managed to take out the White Ranger aura, and they took the spirit of Saba, Tommy's Tiger Zord sword, and put it in an artificial body, and it was piloting the Tiger Zord. I don't know what's going on. See, I wish Beardo was here because he's a Power Rangers guy.
Adam.
He would have something to say. He would also have something to say on this. Maybe he could interpret this. I don't know.
Adam, do you have 1987 grade crack at your home?
No, don't.
That's it. It's either that, or you're on speed, or you're eating bad shrimp before you go to bed.
I didn't eat shrimp. I had leftover sesame chicken last night.
Oh, there it is.
I made it myself. It's not from takeout.
How leftover?
Friday.
Oh. Well, my theory is that you make a compelling argument for Big Syndrome being a thing, as in a child trapped in a man's body, Tom Hanks style. Like, you need to be studied, mate.
I can't control my subconscious.
You gotta try. I don't get out of control.
No, it's where I get good ideas sometimes.
Why were the Blue Rangers trying to not be gay?
Like, I think it's because I think it's because the real life actor came out as gay, and somehow that translated into the real life original Blue Ranger is gay, and I think that somehow translated into that. I don't know. I don't know.
Them not trying to be gay. So it's like,
I don't know.
Are they like trying to just not bang each other? Like they?
I don't know what they were doing. I don't remember what they were doing. I just remember that he was there and trying not to be too gay. I don't know. I was just a viewer. I wasn't participating in this.
So you were watching them try to not be gay.
No. I was just watching this weird movie.
Were you disappointed that they were trying not to be
No,
gay?
I was disappointed I didn't see Amy Jo Johnson. That's why I was disappointed.
No.
That would
it was the second Pink Ranger, Cat, that came in and was taking part in the movie with Tommy, and that was what made me disappointed. I can't control my brain.
Good Lord.
I do the best I can. I really do.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I do the best I can. I try to clear my brain before I go to sleep. I was thinking of good things concerning story writing and this and that, and then I fell asleep. I was watching a purely pleasant, non-offensive anime, and then I went to sleep, and then that happened all night. I literally, I remember waking up and rolling over, and it was like, boom, right back in. Like it didn't miss a beat.
The horrifying thing about this is all still a better story than James Gunn's Superman.
You're not wrong.
I can't argue against that.
You're not wrong. Anyway, hail and howdy to the chat. You guys are here today. I hope you are ready for a good show. Hail to the mods, Algram and Ruben X. I don't see Legatus, so the bot must be getting repaired. That's all right. Hail, go for it, painting. How are you? Hail, Arctic Warriors. Hello, Frank. Prof for $5 to BF. Beardo doesn't know how badly Captain Mirror would dog walk Batman.
Oh,
I don't know. No.
Savage,
all right.
Dad.
No, Prof. No. Batman is smarter than Steve.
And Batman is a master of every martial art.
Batman is the most dangerous man on the field.
Yeah,
he's the most dangerous man. There's the eternal argument, and I because I know this is what Beardo's argument would probably be. With time to do it, Batman will have a plan to take out everybody. He does.
Yeah,
he
has prep time.
Yeah,
it's a joke, and you made fun of when you mentioned prep time. But his superpower is his intelligence,
the
prepping ability, the detective ability. Yeah, so prep time is 100% legitimate thing to bring into the situation. So yeah, with prep time, Batman beats Captain America. If they're just shirts off in a boxing ring, no prep time, I'd probably give the edge to Captain America
because he has super soldier stamina and strength.
But
and,
even if
yeah.
even if Batman contends with super soldier serum variations all the time,
True,
that's the
he knows how to use their strength against them.
He knows how to use it against it, and people
he'd
always
analyze
forget
the fight instantly. He would,
and he's a grand master of every martial arts.
Yeah,
Captain America is adept in all martial arts. It's a huge difference. Yes, is Captain America physically stronger? Yes, of course he is. He's on drugs.
Yeah, but how, like you said, how many times is Batman facing somebody physically stronger?
He's stronger than him all the time.
Yeah.
So I
got to give it to Batman.
I get what people say, but Batman will wash Captain America.
Yeah.
Will wash him. I don't get why people think. I get it because everybody thinks super soldier serum. I get it. That's fine. Just about every single physically imposing character that is in his Rose Gallery is like 10 times stronger than him. And that's just the reality. And he finds a way to beat them by either always mentally, obviously, but he knows he is a master of every martial arts, including those of nerve bundle control. So it doesn't matter how strong you are, if you can't move your arm, you're toast.
Yeah.
So it's I think it's just an idea of just thinking everybody just think of big muscles, and it's just not it. It's just not it. But I appreciate you, Savage Dad. I appreciate you.
Prof throwing a grenade. He's throwing a grenade. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Thank you, Prof, for the $5. Here we go. Hello, Kale. And yes, Kale, this is the new start time. This is the new start. It's been that way since last week. We start at 3 p.m. now. Huzzah, son of Joxer. Hello, my friend. Making sure I say hi to everybody that I see. Hail, Dr. Rachel. Hail, Fernandez T. And hail the static. This is not Inception. I'm not trying. Stop it. I don't know. I tell these stories to show you that I'm weird and crazy and
no,
that
it was
not,
Dermy
incepting
you.
No.
Ooh, is it Dermy incepting your dreams?
No,
with dreams of gay sex.
No,
with Blue Rangers. Is that what's going on?
How did we get here?
It's your dream.
I didn't talk. There's me wanting sex with Blue Rangers. Unless there's a female Blue Ranger, maybe if there's one.
No.
You said maybe.
Maybe if there's a female Blue Ranger. I don't know if there are any female Blue Rangers because I know they make male Yellow Rangers. I know that exists. I know there are guy Yellow Rangers, which is weird to me.
Yeah, that is weird.
But I mean, I don't know if there are female Blue Rangers. If there are, then sure, then sex is possible. But not with a man. No. We're moving on. I'm digging this hole deeper and I'm going to bail out now. Anyway. No, hey. All right, we got a great show for you guys. We got a lot to go through. We got Superman has officially flopped. Wow, it's like we said that 2 months ago. They've tried to hide it, and even Forbes with the fake numbers that they gave me had to come with that. Then I predicted it at the beginning of the year. A lot of people said it might be fine, give it a chance. I predicted it. Tron Ares bombs out of the gate, complete bomb.
Yeah,
complete bomb. Then I hate to do the second week in a row, but we have to remark on it also because it still hasn't given us numbers. All the Ghost of Yotei nonsense. And there is so much nonsense with this, so much cope going on. And it's the same pattern with every one of these types of games that comes out, where you have people supporting this game, and I call them tourists. And I call them tourists because I feel like they are, which leads us to a discussion I want to have. Tourists have invaded it across all of entertainment, and they are the modern audience that the corporalists wanted. And I feel like they are responsible for so much destruction that's been on the appearance of tourists and the bending of the knee to tourists to try and appease them. And they're horrible. And I think between Ghost of Yotei and James Gunn's DCU, it's apparent. Those are the biggest examples. They are right now. So that, and we got a couple things to also go over real quick, like this right here. Let's warm up with this. I purposefully did not look at this because I wasn't I wasn't sure if I was going to do it during the week, and I thought, okay, the week is going on, we're going to do this. But there was a Witcher season 4. If I could spell, here we go. A Witcher season 4 trailer that dropped this week. The official trailer. Now, some people made the mistake. The last thing was not a trailer. It was a clip. Stop. Thank you. It was a clip. Which is why we didn't play it. Why Jen and I only talked about it and showed stills, because we knew we'd get claimed. This, however, is a trailer. And it's got some music in it. So I'm going to lower it just a little bit. But Jed, you've seen
I think we can safely say that this trailer will convince Dre to be an avid Witcher fan now. This is the deciding moment. He's gonna marathon the entire 3 seasons of Netflix, watch the Blood Origin spinoff, watch the 2 animated movies, and cry and vomit that the rats got canceled like all these other stands. Or at least transformed into a movie instead.
Jed, you've seen this trailer.
I have, unfortunately, and as a book fan, it's unrecognizable as The Witcher.
I have not, so this is going to be my fresh reaction. I've seen one screen cap, I think. Let's go.
Geralt, you spent a lifetime.
And there's Lesser Hemsworth.
They love putting in music into the show that just doesn't fit. It's a medieval show. We don't need modern pop or whatever that shit was at the beginning.
It's dark fantasy. It's dreary. It's sad. You should have lonely music, lonely, grungy music.
The music for the Witcher 3 video game matches perfectly. It's so choral with these Celtic themes to it that would just fit perfectly with dark fantasy. But this scene here, it looks like they're remaking the first scene of Henry Cavill from season 1 for the previously on stuff. And there's a few other scenes. Apparently he filmed a bunch of Henry Cavill scenes for the previously on sections to make it seamless, the transition, or at least try to make it more seamless. So this looks like the fight scene that the show opened with him fighting. I think they said it's a
the armor. Yeah, it's the armor and it gives away.
Time battling monsters and men. Your entire being.
All right, there it is. There's the biker jacket.
Yep, Dre. Liam Hemsworth, when he took on the role, he specifically requested a biker jacket.
Why?
Because he think it'd be cool.
Oh, it's got nothing to do with the Witcher character.
No, none whatsoever. From all accounts, he hasn't played. I think he's played a little bit of Witcher 3, none of the other games. I don't believe he's read any of the books. He was in talks for the role all the way back before season 2 even came out, and he didn't do any research.
It's a long time.
That's like 4 years. Do your fucking research if you're up for this role, if you think you might be replacing someone. And they specifically talk about how this is going to be a more emotionally available Geralt and a much more sensitive one. He's not as toxic masculinity incarnate as the Henry Cavill version was. This is the sensitive man that we all want to date.
Wait a minute. Wait. Back. So they're making Geralt a gay man.
Essentially, that's what Tomek Baginski and Lauren Histridge are bragging about this new version. He's going to be more animated. He's going to talk about his feelings more.
Is he also going to have only 5 minutes of screen time per episode, just like Henry Cavill did? Or
most likely, there's a lot of Yennefer in this trailer. For those who don't know, Yennefer at this point in the books was barely in it. She was in prison for a lot of the events of these books, the next few books, and just off the radar. It focused nearly entirely on Geralt and Ciri. But they had to make up stuff for Yennefer to do, so she's going to be leading a mage army.
With no titties out.
Oh, that's a waste of my time.
Will you fear you fail?
You know,
all right. Is she badass too early here?
Okay. All right. Once again, I don't know anything. I'm a retarded baby when it comes to The Witcher. I didn't really play the games. The closest thing that I got to The Witcher was the expansion pack that was put on freaking Monster Hunter World. All right. That's the closest thing I've ever gotten to The Witcher. Okay. Is Ciri's her name. Is this white woman like a Super Saiyan? Does she have like enhanced strength and laser beams or something? Or is she just some random broad?
So she does have superpowers. they didn't really clarify it in the show, but she has innate sorceress abilities, normal magic, but she's also of a bloodline called the Elder Bloodline, where she has an innate ability to travel the multiverse. She's actually called the Lady of Space and Time because she can by will travel between universes. The multiverse is a big thing in the Witcher universe, and she has the power to harness multiversal energy. But at the end of the last book that season 3 supposedly adapted, she voluntarily gave up her normal magical abilities, so she should only have her Elder Blood capabilities, which are very muted at this point. She's barely explored them at this point in the books. And she was trained by the Witchers at Kaer Morhen, so she is an adept swordswoman. She can take out the normal grunts. She's not going to best
But
any
not in this
master
series. She just ran an obstacle course in this
Yeah,
series.
she ran an obstacle course in the series. But at this point in the books, she is supposed to be a decent swordswoman. She is supposed to be able to beat normal soldiers, your everyday guys who just kind of pick up swords and whatnot. There's a bounty hunter in this book called Bonnard that we're going to see a little bit of in this trailer, like his hand. And he just decks her. He actually wipes out the rats. Spoiler alert. But he takes on all the rats at once and Ciri and just decimates them. So when she comes across someone of legitimate talent and skill, she's far out of her depth because she had like 6 months, a year's worth of swords training and a magical training that's now moot because she gave up her abilities. But yeah, that sequence that we just saw, fairly reasonable considering her amount of skill, if those are just thugs.
Okay,
She
so
can
what
take
you
on
just said, I follow. I follow it. Now, did this show at any point establish her to have this type of growth in ability?
Not
or
really.
has she always been a girl boss, just cutting grown niggas' throats left and right? And
Not really,
that's just what she does.
Pretty much spontaneously girl boss at the beginning of season 2.
That's all I need to hear. That's all I needed to hear.
Yep.
Never found.
She's not who she says she is.
None of us are.
All right, this is the screen
Oh,
cap
for
that's been
crying
going
out
around.
loud.
These are the rats.
These are the rats. For context, Ray, in the book, these characters are murder Robin Hoods. They think they're Robin Hood types stealing from the rich, giving to the poor, but they're actually just psychopathic, bloodthirsty monsters who just terrorize everybody they come across, killing, pillaging, and they're horrible people. She has a bit of Stockholm syndrome with them. She has some loyalty to them that's entirely misplaced, and she does feel remorse when they're totally decimated by Bonnard. But they're terrible people, and they shouldn't be the focus of the diversity. If you want to do positive diversity,
let me take a wild guess here. Let me just take a wild guess.
All right.
So in the books, these are probably all some type of European. I'm going to assume. All right, great. All right, so they're European. I'm pretty sure mostly men, if not all. I would
a few
assume.
women, but mostly
Okay.
Yeah,
And
and
they're
older teenagers.
okay, and they're out there robbing, pillaging, doing unspeakable evils. Okay,
And this one's eating everybody's dinner.
yeah. And I was about to say, I'm looking at this. This just looks like Southern California. We got a big old fatty. We got a skinny white girl that definitely eats box. We got a semi-Mexican Indian who eats box. And we got a darky that eats box too, that has blonde hair for some reason beyond my understanding. And then I'm pretty sure that little blonde white boy is going to be dead in the first episode. I'm pretty sure that's how this is going to work. Am I missing anything, or am I on crack? Because that's just kind of what I'm seeing here.
From what I understand, I just want to understand what Jed has told me. This one right here, essentially Orange in the New Black's series.
So the four on the left, they're not big characters in the book. I don't know what they're gonna do with them, but they're not important. The two on the right are the important ones. So when
the
Ciri
black
meets
girl
up with
and the white boy.
the white boy, yep. It's very funny that the strong white guy is the only one who's unaffected by the race swaps. Because when Ciri is introduced to the rats, his character goes into her room at night and tries to assault her.
Oh my.
And so, of course, they kept him a straight white man. But what's worse, that the show is not going to understand the complexity of it. The black girl with the white hair, she's obviously white in the books. She saves Ciri from that, prevents the assault from happening, but says, "Hey, I rescued you from assault. Why don't you lick my pussy in exchange?"
Is that
So
what
she-
happened in the book?
She coerced sex out of Ciri because she rescued her from assault.
Whoa, back. So, the white girl that's not a black girl with blonde hair
Mhm.
is playing a character that saves Ciri from SA
Mhm.
and then demands compensation by eating bugs.
Basically.
Okay.
And Ciri gets immense Stockholm syndrome from this, and they date for a little bit, but it's a horrible situation. The rats are terrible people, and
What
it's
is going
the
on?
reason I use Stockholm syndrome is because it's incredibly relevant. She develops loyalty to these people despite all the horrible things she sees them do and the horrible things they do to her. But in this show, the lesbian relationship is going to be oh my god, it's going to be so sweet and beautiful, and the black lesbian is going to be so nice. And yeah, there's not going to be any of that complexity. I'm sure the white boy is still going to try to assault Ciri, but there's not going to be the coercive essay that Milva or Missile, excuse me.
Her name is Missile?
Her name's Missile.
Oh, go screw yourselves hard. You can't be serious.
It's Mistle.
Oh, wait, no, that's not better. Like thistle, like a twig with an M.
Mm-hmm. That was her name in the books. They all have kind of weird names that they took on for themselves. But I don't understand the hair. The race swap and that fucking hair.
How does she get hair like that in the world of The Witcher?
She's a homeless person. She's a murdering homeless freak who lives on the streets.
And then she has blonde hair.
Yeah.
Somehow. And none of them have
Jesus
magical
H.
abilities. It's not like she's a sorceress who can use magic to make her hair look like that. It's just like that for some reason.
They do have magical ability. It's called DEI. It absolves them of all repercussions.
Oh, ain't that the truth? What a waste.
So, Dre, they actually love those characters so much that they filmed a TV show spinoff for them.
Oh,
that got canceled during production.
That's not going anywhere.
No, but they announced that what they filmed has been recut into a movie that's going to come out in December, most likely. So the rats are going to get a spin-off movie.
Producing that movie, my armpit, because that joint is not coming out. How many more billions can you lose? Like, bruh, stop. Who's watching? Nobody. They're not even watching this. They're not even watching.
Well, we are.
If you
what you're doing is not watching. What you're doing is documenting trash, so that the masses do not have to sacrifice their hard-earned time and, in some cases, money, which I strongly doubt, because who's buying Netflix for this? But all the same, who's doing this? Nobody's watching this.
Can you check the video views, Adam?
Yeah, sure. 1.2 million in 5 days.
And that ratio.
That's a big ratio.
That's
a big ratio. All right, let's keep going.
Sweet crispy Christ.
Go across the continent to reclaim that. What a company I've ended up with.
Oh, here's our next party. Let's gonna look at that.
So yeah, this is Geralt's Hensa, is who the group he gathers together to go find Ciri after she disappeared at the end of season 3. And that woman in the back left, she's a human raised by dryads in a forest, and her name's Milva. She's actually a great character. She's in love with Geralt, unrequited.
But in the show, she's insufferable.
She's insufferable. Oh, yeah. She was briefly at the end of season 3, and she was just like, oh my god, you're a man? Gross. And it was aggressively awful. And she's race swapped. She's Asian for some reason. And the last season also made Dandelion gay, so that's the effeminate bastard in the background. No, sorry, Jaskier.
Jaskier. Don't you dare besmirch him and call him Dandelion. Don't you besmirch Dandelion and call him whatever. You know what I mean? I'm still.
So the only this is a very diverse crew. A bunch of midgets, an Asian woman, and a gay dude.
Yeah,
and a race swap vampire is also part of this Hensa.
And wait to see who plays it.
One thing I'll say. It's nice. It's nice to see like midgets doing midget stuff. I think that's cool.
Yeah, good. Fight that Peter Dinklage ladder pulling up.
Yeah, they're getting work, and that I can appreciate.
Wait till you see who plays the vampire, Dre. Wait till you see who plays the vampire.
I've ended up with.
Global phenomenon. Really?
It's almost cost them $1 billion to make this Witcher universe on Netflix, and they've got no returns. Nobody watches. Nobody cares. Henry Cavill wasn't even enough to make season 3 profitable for them.
The games are a phenomenon. This is not.
That's just
Something is
lying.
shifting on this continent. Vilgefortz is gathering an army. Whatever he's up to, Ciri's at the center of it.
So it sounds like Yennefer's in charge.
Yep, she's in charge.
Rallying
She's
the
gonna
troops.
rally the troops against Vilgefortz. Vilgefortz is a very important character in the book, but you don't see a whole lot of him. He's not the visible antagonist. It's actually a big reveal when it's revealed that he is a villain, and they just spoiled that very early
The last
on.
season.
We don't
yeah.
even have Tawny Owl yet. Tawny Owl is one of the people chasing Ciri at this point. We have no idea who he is, who's playing him.
No.
She will be mine.
Can we win this fight? We can if we build an army of our own.
You go, girl.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yennefer would never use the sword. She would
That's
absolutely
beneath her.
never.
Okay.
Exactly,
Okay.
it's beneath her. She looks
There we go.
down on everything that isn't sorceress abilities. She looks down on fucking herbology. She's like, I'm not some village herbalist. Get those herbs away from me. I'm a fucking sorceress. She wouldn't demean herself by carrying a sword, let
And
alone
is
being
that
this
Triss?
adept at it.
Is that Triss right there?
Who she's
That
fighting?
Who she's dueling with?
No, I think that's
Oh, it's Elf Chick. You're
Francesca.
right. It's Elf
I
Chick.
think it's
yeah.
Francesca.
You're right.
We need to save Ciri.
That's just girl bosses uniting. It's a black hole of sucking in all masculinity and just destroying it and crunching balls.
Funnily enough, they haven't shown their race swapped Triss in this trailer, I don't believe. Or their race swapped Kira, or their race swapped Fringilla.
Yeah.
We are stronger together.
You'd about.
Larry Fishburne is a vampire, Dre.
For God's
Oh, just
sake.
wait till you see his hair and good lighting.
Yeah.
And then a life of peace to join me on a death mountain.
Look at that.
Okay, all right, here we go. Here's my question. Is the character that he's playing supposed to be a European?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Enough.
He
I love
specifically
Laurence
called
Fishburne.
a very pale white person because he's a vampire.
Oh.
He's a higher vampire, which they live for centuries. So he's old as shit. He doesn't even remember how old he is, but yeah, he's incredibly pale because he's a vampire.
Until the day you die.
This CGI.
Adam, this series only has $5 left in the daggone till. All right.
That
They
looks
got
like the
no
awful-
choice.
Looks
What
like
is
the
that
awful
even?
orc from The Hobbit. I don't
What
know
is
what that
that?
creature's supposed to be.
I mean, it's not an ogre.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't look like a troll. It could be, I guess, but they don't really fight like that.
Yeah.
But an ominous graveyard of death.
Let's fucking
Oh, I don't know if you
Oh,
heard that.
let's curse.
It's a graveyard of death.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
what?
sure all graveyards
Yeah.
are graveyards of death. It's kind of what make them graveyards.
You could have said it's a field of death. It's a valley of death, or
Or say
whatever.
nothing.
Or say nothing.
Say nothing and go home.
Man, this trailer just feels like it keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
What is this music?
It's not dark fantasy. That's sure as shit.
What's that group? Imagine Dragons?
This takes place in the mid 1200s by Earth standards. Like it's a parallel evolution. So this is the 1200s.
Mm.
We seen shit like this in 1200 AD.
No.
At least I don't think so.
And Hussein's right, man. Remember when we clowned CGI Rock, Digital
We sure
Rock,
did.
and Scorpion 2? We clowned the hell out of that. I wish we had that.
At least it was
we
funny.
clowned that CGI, and there's still people who believe the moon landing was CGI in the 60s.
Mm.
Good lord.
Will humanity survive another day?
Saving someone.
Just pausing for transformative
Mhm.
purposes. This is this music is just it takes you out of it completely. The choreography looks staged. It doesn't look fluid. At least when Cavill did it, it looked fluid.
There was weight behind his swings.
Yeah, Lesser Hemsworth, and I know he's just doing it for a paycheck. I don't have anything against Lesser Hemsworth, but this
Yeah,
is
he's a victim
show.
here as far as I'm concerned.
I pity
He's a
him
victim.
I pity is a good word. I do
because
pity.
he has no identity of his own.
No,
It's the most important job.
The Witcher is in a state of flux. You are becoming something new.
What?
Yay. That's what he's
But
become.
no, Geralt's a Witcher. He's always a Witcher. He's not becoming anything new.
And that might be referencing in this book. He gives up his Witcher's medallion, and he's just like, I'm not a Witcher right now. I am focused on rescuing Ciri.
Okay.
I'm not taking contracts. So it's more like he gives up the title of the Witcher briefly during this period. But no, he's not changing. He's still the same person. He's just like, all right, I'm focused on this one mission, fighting through an invading army. Nilfgaard is invading from the south, and he's fighting to get through this battlefield to get to Ciri.
See, that's such a good story that they are going to completely go away from. There's a war going on, and he wants no part of it. It's not a hero trying to stop a war or win a war. He's just trying to get his adopted daughter back.
And he accidentally is a hero, though. There's a famous battle of the bridge where
That's
he
my
stumbles
point.
into a battle, and he absolutely saves the day, and he's actually knighted because of it. He's just trying to get through this battle, and he ends up turning the tide on accident.
That's my point, though. He's not. This isn't a heroic tale. This is a different type of story that is unique, and they're butchering it. They're butchering it.
Today we fight for our future!
How will you be reborn?
As Lesser Hemsworth.
There's not going to be any titties in this. Is
No, not whatsoever.
I didn't think so.
Probably be some man ass.
Oh, of course.
Well, I know what I'm I have to do this. I know what I'm doing that weekend.
You know, they're not subtle with this trailer. They kept talking about reborn, evolution, get used to Liam Hemsworth. It's not Henry anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you know the best part of that, though?
What?
The Netflix website still lists Henry Cavill as Geralt.
I doubt they really pay attention to little things like that. I really do.
It's in a new article on their website. The Witcher coming back October 3rd, and it says Geralt, parentheses, Henry Cavill. It's a new thing.
We're gonna binge and just barnstorm through this that weekend. It's Band-Aid ripping off. It's just straight through. No time.
8 episodes all at once.
I'm gonna do other things that night while I'm watching it. I mean,
Nice.
I'm going to just play video games during that. I'm like, he'll be right here, and I'll be turned over here, and I'll be doing something else. That's
I'm
fair.
gonna be playing Witcher 3.
Yeah. See, we're allowed to do that. We're allowed to do that. Hail Fernandez C for $8. Wait, I'm slow, but that moon comment, were you implying we didn't go there?
No, I was saying the opposite, in fact.
No, Jed believes you went there.
Yes.
Some people don't.
I was making fun of the people who see Scorpion King bad CGI. And it's like, you know what? 40 years before that, we could totally CGI the moon landing.
Yeah.
But they were asking it in the chat. There is a new Witcher novel out, The Crossroads of Ravens. I have it. I'm almost finished with it, and it's good. It's kind of like a collection of short stories that's connected, so it's actually one big one, but it's about Geralt when he's 18 years old, first time on the path, and I'm really enjoying it. It's nothing spectacular. It's not breaking new ground or changing the lore in significant ways. It's a happy place to be back in the continent with the real Geralt, getting new stories from him.
Yeah, because we know the author is not going to do anything post Witcher 3. He's not.
No, post his books, because in his books, Geralt and Yennefer died and went off to the Isle of Avalon and never returned. So the games are sequels to the books that he doesn't condone. His story ended with the last book, and he's not going past that.
Yeah. But games are great. But as we get closer to it, we will of course focus on Witcher 4, Witcher Ciri, as that, and are you day one on that? I'm gonna ask you now. Are you day one on Witcher 4?
I have to, more out of obligation. I would be a lot more hesitant if I, didn't have people who trust my opinions on The Witcher, but I want it to be good. There's few things I want to be better in this current day and age than Witcher 4 from CD Projekt Red. Because I love Ciri. She's my favorite Witcher character. I hate seeing what they've done to her. She doesn't look like Ciri. She doesn't sound like Ciri. I'm okay with her being a Witcher, not going through the mutations, but, you know, fulfilling the role of a Witcher. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're day one. I'm not. I'm not day one. That is a wait and see for me, unless I'm manipulated into it. But that's a time and then. And now, though, we must step away from The Witcher and talk about another bomb out of the gate. I said it at the beginning of the year in a video. If I'd had time today, I'd have the clip. But Tron Ares. Oof.
Do we know the budget?
I think it's 180 million. If memory
that's
serves
what everything's 180 million. Let me look it up.
I mean, at least that's in my brain hole. I remember it being 180 million.
Hang on, if I can type.
Disney is just not having a good year.
180.
180.
They're claiming 180.
Yeah.
So probably really 220.
Yeah, probably so.
Still, this is truly pathetic. Not even. That's just domestic. There's no worldwide update. Let me refresh. We should have it. We should have. There's no international.
Are there international release dates?
Let's see. Yes.
A lot of places have it.
Yeah. So
they just
haven't
haven't
out in China yet, but
and we know that that's going to be meaningless. So they're not reporting international on this. So the domestic already. That's sad. That's sad. $33 million. And they said it was going to be 50 million.
Man?
They said it was going to be 50 million opening.
50 million. Man, look, I love Tron, the original movie. And look, the Tron Legacy, I don't think that's a very good movie personally.
I agree.
But that soundtrack was banging. That soundtrack was amazing. And at least there was some cool and fun ideas. This is just DEI nonsense because now we don't even focus on the Flynn family anymore. And I'm just like, bruh, like, what are we even doing here? Like, oh, I'm a white CEO that wants to take over the world and use the Tron game to make an army, and the other lady wants to make world hunger go away.
Asian lady.
Yeah, I'm just like, bruh, what are we? Just stop, man. Just stop. Like, this just needs to stop doing stuff. You can't even do anything with your own franchises. Fire yourself.
They put this in 4,000 theaters.
Ridiculous.
And nobody went to see it. And listen,
ridiculous.
Jay and I were talking about this yesterday. Tron is not a mega franchise.
Heck
Never
no.
has been. Never has been. It was a beautiful little niche movie. The original is incredible for its time and a good solid story and with a good cast.
Mm-hmm.
This is nothing. I mean, can we once and for all admit Jared Leto?
He's nothing. He's nothing.
He can't carry a movie. He can't carry a movie.
He's not a good actor. His Joker's ass. I know some people still defend it.
No.
I think his Joker's awful. It's not the Joker in any way, shape, or form. And then
He's
Morbius
not a good
was
actor,
a joke.
Morbin time. It's Morbin
How does he
time.
keep getting roles? Is it
He should
because
stick to music. People like his music. I haven't listened to enough of it to have an opinion, but he has a positive fan base when it comes to that. Stick to that.
Bruh, you're not a star. You don't move the needle at all.
No,
all your movies have bombed.
Yes.
Like
They're
all
measuring this one by saying it came in below Morbius. They're like, yeah, Tron Ares came in below Morbius's opening weekend.
This is disaster on wheels. And it's another it's what I said it would be. I mean, I said it. I did a movie breakdowns for the year, the little graphic that I keep on my desktop, so that in another month we'll see how my predictions went. I had some L's, but this is a giant W. I got this one dead on. Everybody who saw those early trailers, and I said no. I said no because I said it. Nobody cares about Tron. Nobody cares about Tron, and definitely nobody cares about Tron without Tron in it.
For the second time in a row.
Yeah. I mean, Bruce Boxleitner went out during this and said, no one even contacted me to be in this movie.
Jesus.
And then to top it all off, Jeff Bridges, during the whole Jimmy Fallon thing, decides to go on the Jimmy Fallon show and talk political trash instead of talk about his movie.
He doesn't care about anything these days.
Yeah, he's done.
Well, you know what?
He resurrected the Big Lebowski to talk politics.
Apparently,
recently.
Here's the thing. He survived cancer, so I think he just doesn't give a shit, and he's gonna be whatever psychopath he wants to be.
All right, that's fair.
But it's still you are a famous and good actor. Jeff Bridges is a good actor. From his father, even his brother. It's a good family of actors.
It's true.
You can carry a movie. You can bring some note and worthiness to a movie. And here you are, reprising one of your early roles in your career again. And you take the time, instead of saying, "Hey, go watch my movie. We did our best." No, I'm going to talk shit about Donald Trump as the dude. Is this what is with this terrible marketing that seems to rear its head every time?
Because it's not marketing. It's just insanity. And like, okay, this movie was DOA anyway. Let's just get that part out of the way.
Yes.
I don't care if Jeff Bridges had the greatest tour of his career and going to all the late night hosts that nobody's watching to go and talk about how great this movie is going to be. It's this movie had a ceiling, and the ceiling was at best 50 million. And I'm being very generous. Him going out there and then lambasting himself and ultimately his film, because the modern audience, the real modern audience, meaning the regular people that go to the theater, are looking at this crap and saying, "Hey, oh, that's Jeff Bridges. What does he have to say? Orange Man bad." Well, I guess that because people equate that with their film, as they should. Because I'm about protecting my dollar. And if you, who are trying to earn my dollar, are not saying anything that's going to get me into the cinema, it's over, man. Just just stop making stuff.
Yeah.
Let somebody else buy you out or something, and just get rid of everything. It's just daggone shame.
I think I try to think about this logically. I know, dangerous, Adam. What would possess you to keep pushing this franchise when Legacy was far from a hit and has essentially been forgotten, and it ended in a clean enough way that you could have just stopped? What possesses you to go forward with this? And then we know what possesses it. Greed. But
they've got nothing else going on.
But
they're desperate.
But this isn't a money-making franchise. So I don't know. What, just another franchise where you can easily DEI the hell out of it, which is what they did in this movie, from what I understand, listening to people talk about it. I mean, I didn't waste my time with this. I'm not going to waste my time with this. This is just another notch in the failure of Disney this year.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not counting Avatar 3. Outlier. That is an outlier. We put that in its own category. Disney bought that. They didn't make that. They bought that. Let's remember that. Avatar is something they acquired through Fox, and they have had zero influence on James Cameron with what he's doing there. And Avatar is a unique thing, a phenomenon, and we're all going to scratch our heads in about 2 months when it makes $4 billion. Now, that aside, what is Disney have left right here? They got Zootopia 2. That's up next.
Maybe it'll make money.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I can't. Like, it's very hard to judge these animated films that have I wouldn't call it a following, but the animated films that
there's a lot of positivity around the first one.
Yeah, they
have
a
long time ago.
It's 9 years ago.
Movie. I hate that movie. I think that
it's so racist.
That is the most racist film I have ever seen, and I've seen Song of the South multiple times. All right, this is the most racist movie I have ever seen in my life. That joke literally got me upset. I'm sitting there with my niece and my nephew. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Like, are you talking about me? You're literally talking about me. Literally me. I'm just like, excuse me, crack epidemic? I beg your pardon? The predators don't want to cooperate, but there's a particular drug that makes these predators go crazy, and the nice prey are being very kind, but these predators, we got to get rid of these predators. Like,
very blatant.
Excuse me, Ronald Reagan. I think I know where this is going, sir. Beg pardon? Just say no. I beg your pardon.
Racism and furries. That's what the first movie has to offer.
Bizarre. But I can't. It's hard for me to judge these type of movies. But is it going to do well? The first one, I don't think so. But
the first one made over $1 billion, but that was also people were still sniffing the Disney goodness back then, and they believed that. They believed that crack smoke. They believed it. And
I think
now
this one's gonna do okay. Like if I had to guess, I'd say 650 is where it ends up because there is positivity around it, and they're doing good with marketing. I don't know if you guys saw, but Steve Irwin's son is in the movie playing himself as a koala bear, and that's what they've been focusing on is little cute things like that. And I can imagine that pulling at the heartstrings of a lot of people. So that's effective marketing, if nothing else. It's not going to be a $1 billion movie, but I don't think it's going to be a total failure. I need to see the budget to see if it's going to break even.
Checking that right now.
But 650 would be my guess as of right now.
There's no official announcement for the Zootopia 2 budget.
It's probably about 200 million, just like everything else. So it's probably still going to lose money, but
yeah, I mean, if it does,
it's not going to be a disaster like a lot of these movies like Tron.
If it makes money, it's enough for a sandwich. I don't think it's going to come out. It'll probably be like yay, and then it's going to be forgotten within a month because Zootopia doesn't have a real fan base. I don't think it does. The furries don't count.
I was just about to say.
They're the only fan base.
Dude, the things they want to do to that poor little bunny girl, it's horrible. But
did you hear they're upset that their kids aren't hybrids? They wanted little fox bunny hybrids.
Whoa.
Yeah, the fox and the bunny screwed, Dre.
Whoa. Back up, Jews. Hang on a second. So the bunny, if I remember correctly,
bunny
was a cop, right?
Yeah.
And the fox was a hustler.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's cop too. I thought he was cop too.
No, I think he ends up being a cop, but no, he's a hustler.
I've never seen the movie.
Okay, so
she keeps arresting him for minor crimes.
So let me get this straight. So now they're banging.
Mm-hmm.
The fox and the. Okay, so this is definitely furries, the movie. Okay, so let's just.
They're leaning into that side of things because the racism argument didn't work out so well for them. But yeah, it's essentially a black criminal marrying a sweet little white girl. And
the racism angle didn't work. So let's get to the degenerate sex.
So, the degenerate people are upset that there weren't half-breed babies.
So now it's twofold. So now we got interracial marriage. I'm going to
interspecies, Dre.
Interspecies,
but the metaphor is interracial.
And let me guess, this is going to be a struggle. Like, how dare you be with that nigger fox? Oh my God, how dare you? You dare bring that fox into my home, a nice bunny hole?
They're
what do you think he's going to do to you?
They're in counseling. We see that in one of the trailers.
Is that a thing? Oh God, it's true.
Because he's a little too abusive.
Oh no, he's an aggressive fox. You know his kind.
He likes to
leave him
steal
outside on the porch. Golly, man.
So
the one funny thing I like about the first one, and I unequivocally love, is the scene with the sloth in the DMV. That's the only part of the movie that I enjoyed. DMVs are horrible, so the real world aspect of that worked for me. Other than that, I didn't see any value in the first movie.
Right now,
to warrant a rewatch.
I'm looking at the remainder of the list. This and Avatar are the last things on Disney's chart for the rest of the year. This is it.
Oh wait, that's coming. The Zootopia is this year. That's coming.
Yeah, it's in Thanksgiving.
Oh, is there a trailer yet?
Oh. There is a trailer. There's been a trailer.
Okay, I've
seen it. That's how I know they're in therapy, because the trailer starts with them in therapy, in group therapy, about communication.
Oh Lord, let me guess. This is gonna be a Rodney King one. What are the
All right, you know what? All right. You know what? Since we're on it, let me get the trailer up. I will get the trailer up so you can see what I'm talking about.
All right,
hang on. All right.
That movie is just so daggone offensive. It doesn't make any daggone sense. Like, where are the coloreds now? Where are they? If there was ever an opportunity for colors to rise up and be like, "Hey, this is racist," this was the film for it. I sat there and watched that joint. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
They liked it because the white prey metaphor ended up being the villain. So the predators were misunderstood. They were manipulated, so they weren't really bad. So it fit in with their narrative, so they approved it as non-racist because the sheep was the villain at the end.
Yeah, the sheep was the villain. I understand that, and that was a referendum on what happened in my town. Literally, the whole film is what happened in my town while I was growing up, like scene for scene. The mess was wild.
All right.
And I'm just sitting there. It's crazy.
But evil prey white person metaphor made it okay for them.
That's ridiculous.
Here's the trailer. This is the only one we have.
Welcome to Partners in Crisis. I'm your therapy animal, Dr. Fuzzbee.
Ew.
Greg, we talked about that. What are we making Merlin? Uncomfortable. Yes. And Francine, Clark may be a mouse, but he is your partner first. And we have 2 new partners. Can you tell us about your journey to this?
So yeah, I think he's a cop now, and they're partners. Yeah. He was a criminal in the first one, though.
I'm gonna cut off my foot. I don't.
Junction.
Well, we've been official partners for 1 week. Happy anniversary. And we are functioning fine. Better than fine. And we did sort of save the city. So us being here kind of seems like a huge misunderstanding.
Notice how she answered first, did not allow her partner to speak, and taps her foot when she's suppressing discomfort. And observe the source of her discomfort, represented by the disconnected affectation of her emotionally insecure partner.
Oh, what is going on right now?
You're being explained, Trey.
Wait. So they've been, I'm going to assume, solving crimes for a week. They're having problems, but it's definitely a referendum on an actual cohabitation relationship.
I don't know.
What is this trailer?
It gets worse.
But for now,
this is a fucking clip.
Our teammate.
But the trailer begins after this. There is trailer.
Okay.
Okay, unfortunately, Karen has chosen to see Joel's smile as a sign of aggression. Hackles down, Karen. Karen, hackles down. Someone get the hose.
Get the hose for the furries.
What is going on, man?
It gets worse.
This is a make or break assignment. Fail, and I will split you up.
No snake has set foot in Zootopia in forever.
Hops and Wild?
Wild and Hops. The dream team.
They don't have feet.
Sorry, Paul.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that's
Ew!
okay.
Don't pause there.
But is that a tramp stamp?
Oh my god!
Did I just pause on a tramp stamp?
Ew.
I didn't know what I was doing.
I don't need to see dolphin gay sex censored by a heart. I don't need dolphin docking.
It is
no!
This is supposed to be a kids movie.
No, that is inappropriate.
This is supposed to be a kids movie. It's a tramp stamp.
Dolphin docking tramp stamp in a kids movie.
I need an adult.
That hippo's a whore.
Oh.
I need parental guidance. Oh yeah, Shakira's back.
Stop in the name of the law! I'm really sorry. No. Stop pulling my ear. Stop pulling.
Just pausing it. This is.
Wait.
What?
Wait. What? So the snakes have been banned from Zootopia.
Apparently.
So different racism metaphor.
Yes. So we're done with the coloreds. Now we're with the Mexicans. Is this what we're doing now?
Maybe
we're done with the darkies.
I don't know how the racism is applied.
They're gonna find out that they're ice.
can't.
No, this was made too early. There's no way they get to put that in here. It's too early. This thing's been in the can for a while.
Ears, never pull up on his ears. I have to help my family. Cannonball!
Mexicans.
There you go. You're probably not wrong.
You know, this is not your worst idea.
Wow, that was almost a compliment.
Your worst idea is what you did with your ears.
Why did we
Not
have
yet-
to watch that?
Not yet rated. No, this thing should be rated degenerate. That's what it's rated.
Not yet rated. Oh, I got a rating for it. No
yeah.
children allowed. NC-17. Adam, let's bring that back. NC-17.
Yeah.
Let's
I
bring it
feel
back.
violated.
What are we
All right,
doing?
so I mean, we got down that track because this is Disney's last real thing for the year. Because once again, Avatar 3 doesn't count. That doesn't count. That's its own beast. Disney's fucked.
Oh, I don't
Disney's
think that's
fucked.
debatable.
I mean, Avatar 3 is going to balance their books starting into next year with all the goddamn money it's going to make. But that's not Avatar 3's success is not an example of Disney's success.
No, it's an example of the end times. The end of days.
Yeah, never. Unless, well, listen, we're coming up on.
Don't remind them. Not
chat.
now.
They're gonna remember. They're the chat. They always remember. They make clips. They hoard their ideas. They come at us anyway. But so Disney's fucked. All right, let me ask you this: can you guys name a single studio, corpo, making movies and TV that isn't fucked right now? Can you? I mean, I don't think you can.
My brain hurts.
Let's see. Amazon gobbled up MGM, and they're gonna bend James Bond over a barrel.
Oh
real
no,
soon.
not Jamie B. Oh,
Well, well, we had the whole gun poster fiasco thing a week ago, which they quickly undid. But Denny Villeneuve, he ain't gonna make a good James Bond movie. He can go fuck right off.
He's a hack.
He's a hack. He is a hack. So
Not as bad as
MGM.
Quentin Tarantino, but still.
I'm not going to disagree. So MGM is fucked because it's owned by Amazon. Paramount is doing pretty bad in terms of things. They have some successes, but then this dropped last night, and oh my, I haven't watched it yet. I've seen a still. I've seen a still of yet another Star Trek Academy trailer.
Are they still doing Star Trek?
We don't. Well, it's not Star Trek. It's not Star Trek. It's Kurtzman Trek.
At least Discovery's over. Strange New Worlds is almost over. Below Decks is over.
But we still have this. We still have this.
And Section 31 was just a movie, so it's over.
Yeah, but we are all Star Trek fans here. We're all Star Trek fans. And so this is Abomination on Wheels. It's burning hot shit fire.
You ready for the nostalgia desecration?
I like
a lot of
nostalgia.
Voyager desecration.
No, I like Voyager.
Yeah,
I like Voyager too.
I like parts of Voyager. Point is, though, this is the Discovery timeline.
Oh boy,
that's what this is. What they try to convince is the canon timeline, which it's not.
No,
no. But no, so I haven't seen this. Jed, you haven't seen this yet either.
I haven't, not this.
And Dre, you definitely haven't seen this.
Oh no, I have not. I have not.
Because you
You
only
ready
see
for
this
gay Klingons?
You only see this shit when I make you see this shit.
That is correct.
Okay. Remember, this is the Academy. Oh, did I not?
There's no sound. Yeah, I'm just making sure I wasn't tripping. I was
I
like,
shared the wrong window. Sorry.
They did get it right. Starfleet Academy is in San Francisco in their timeline.
Sorry, I shared the wrong window. I did this ad hoc. So all it said was Starfleet Academy stars. There was no audio yet. Here it is. So remember, this is Starfleet Academy, and it's a ship, and it's going to lift off, and it's going to leave.
Wait, that's not Starfleet Academy. That's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Wait, no.
Yes.
Who made this up?
Kurtzman.
Why does it look like a ship?
Because it is a ship. It's
That's what I'm
going
saying.
to lift off.
That's what I'm saying.
It's going to lift off.
This is not Starfleet Academy. Somebody made this up. Somebody poured this out their cheeks and smeared it on the wall.
It's the return of Starfleet Academy.
Gotta hurt myself.
All right, we'll run it back here.
Caleb.
What's that one? Right there. Right there.
One day, when we have our own ship, we are going to go visit Earth first. That's right.
We're gonna go visit Earth.
Is that kid a special needs or something?
They're all special needs.
Oh boy.
Bye, mommy. I love you.
What is this writing?
Whoa,
What is this?
Whoa,
What
this
is that
escalated
acting?
quickly.
Bye, mommy. And this kid's witnessing a horrific moment. Is that what's going on here?
What's going on?
I don't know. Oh, that was that's that's
Paul Giamatti?
That's Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
That's Paul Giamatti.
Well, he gotta get his check. I ain't gonna hold him. He knows what he's doing.
No, he's paycheck.
Oh yeah, he's getting paid.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. You hold on to how much you hate me right now, kid.
Wait, is Star Trek about hate?
Yes, this is a nihilistic universe now. Everything's dark, depressing. Even the mood lighting is aggressively dark. Everything's, oh my god, we must defeat our enemies. We must eviscerate them. Strange New Worlds is more an action TV show, a war TV show than an exploration show. There's none of the positivity. There's none of the brightness. Just look at the fucking bridges in like Star Trek Discovery. Everything's so dark. You can't see 2 feet in front of your face. It's like, oh my god, the ensign down in engineering is mad at me. Oh my god, isn't that so sad? I'm the captain and I worry about the fifis.
This is garbage. Oh my god. Garbage.
Keep you warm at night.
Find him!
Hang on, what's the quality on this right now? It's 480. Oh, jeez. I hate it when it does that. Can we please get at least 1080p? Thank you.
Caleb, I've been looking for you every single day for the last 15 years.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Who are these people?
I don't know. It's Holly Hunter. Tiny little Holly Hunter. Who's supposed to be the commandant of the academy.
Come with me to Starfleet Academy. The Federation will help you find your mother.
Your mother? Wait.
dead,
Is her mother a Jem'Hadar female?
Yes.
I don't know. This is such trash.
That thing is taking us to the school?
That is the school.
This is unacceptable. Adam, turn this off. This is unacceptable. This is hurting my son, and he's not even in this
People
room
are
with
such
me.
neuroffs.
What are we doing?
We're making trash is what we're doing.
When is Starfleet?
Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, when is Starfleet Academy? Man, it's on the ground, man. Like what are we?
Now, I would even wish Wesley to go to this abomination.
Oh, I wish Wesley to go to this abomination. Wesley can suffer multitude of pain. January 15th. Mark that date. You're going to get a review from me on this shit show. I'm all over this.
I'm going to watch it.
What and you're going to join me on a panel. We're going to panel this thing up. We are totally paneling this. Yes.
A cadet in Starfleet Academy means being open to the people around you.
All right. Being a cadet in Starfleet Academy means listening to, manly lesbians yammer at you. Is that the fat chick from Discovery?
I think so. Yeah, what is the timeline? Because Discovery was supposed to be pre-TOS because it had
But then they
Spock's
time traveled.
sister.
No, they time traveled like 500, 600 years in the future at the end.
And they didn't end up back in the past?
No, they stayed in the future.
What are we doing?
We are butchering Star Trek is what we're doing.
Sam.
Oh, there she is. Remember her?
Who is?
That is
a Neanderthal.
Is that Aunt Jemima's niece? Like, who is this?
I don't know, but she's always smiling and dancing in these trailers. She's so happy to be there.
She has no spatial awareness.
None.
Times I feel invisible, but mostly.
Oh, Robert Picard. That is the
Come on,
doctor.
man. We're
That
still
is the
riding this
doctor.
train.
That is the doctor.
We're in the 5 millionth century. That is the
He
doctor.
that is the doctor. He has persisted all the way to this point in their timeline from Voyager.
Wait.
He's an instructor. He's an instructor at
Here's the
Starfleet
problem.
Academy.
I don't know what year it is.
It's the 29th century, I think.
It's around the change of the millennium. The chat's saying 32nd century.
32nd?
It's hundreds of years after Voyager.
Yeah.
500 years after Voyager.
Remember, this is the timeline where an autistic alien had a brain fart and a tantrum, destroyed all the dilithium in the galaxy, and killed warp travel for a long-ass time.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, so Robert Picardo returns as the doctor to teach these kids things.
Awkward.
Let's go! So
Oh, no. Oh, that is the Jem Hadar female. She's the gym teacher. She's the gym teacher. She's the gym teacher, and she's a hybrid apparently. She's another half breed. Listen, I don't care how far in the future it is. The Dominion ain't shipping no Jem Hadar to Starfleet. No. What have they cured the addiction to Ketracel White at this point? Because I don't see it.
They're probably just hand-waved the Dominion War and the addiction and all that. It's like, yeah, everything's fine now. We're actually friends with them. The wormhole's just back in place.
There is Cisco desecration in this. We saw it in the last trailer. There is Cisco desecration in this.
Jem Hadar.
of this uniform.
I want to be captain. I need to be captain.
Well, you're gonna get there because you're a little Whammons. You're gonna get there. I disagree, Frank. I think the Jem Hadar are a fascinating species and a great antagonist species, bred for destruction, bred for war. And every time they try to break free of it, they can't. I think Jem Hadar are great.
My family, you're either the center of the universe or...
What is this? I swear, this is CW crap right here. This is CW garbage.
You're either the center of the universe or you're nothing.
A warrior does
Oh, here's another Klingon hybrid.
not let a friend face danger alone.
What is that voice?
I don't know, but what's with those piercings?
He's so effeminate.
Yeah, why does he have a colored dread? And he's gonna. And are we gonna see the skirt? Are we gonna see the skirt? What is this?
My whole life getting away from stuff, letting someone in. That's hard.
I don't want rated R Star Trek. I'm sick of this. I don't need aggressive sex. I don't need explicit sex. I don't need swearing. I don't need F-bombs. Star Trek is supposed to be positive and hopeful and intellectual. Where's the intellectualism of Star Trek?
Oh, there's nothing
these days?
intellectual in this at all. This is interpersonal relationship Trek.
It's supposed to make you
If I lose
think.
control, I can hurt people.
Doesn't scare me.
Wait, what did she say? I missed that.
Lose control, I can hurt.
If I lose control, I can hurt people. What do you weigh? $120 wet? I mean, that's a pretty girl. But I mean, I'm sorry. What are you, some species we never met before? What are you, an augmented human? What are you, a synth? Because remember, they like the synths in Kurtzman Trek.
Yeah, they do.
If she's a synth, I can buy it, but
People.
Doesn't scare me.
Oh, she's...
that's a Whammon scream!
She's fucking Black Canary.
That's a Whammon scream!
I'll owe you something. It is coming with a big red bow just for you.
I feel sick to my stomach. I can feel the pain in my brain. This is ridiculous. Is he covered in chains?
Because he was a prisoner, so it's dope.
Oh, it's a hologram.
Is anybody listening?
Man, why does everything have to be a full-on lesson in this place? Because it's a school, Caleb.
I'm sorry. I am.
What is her performance?
I am there. There's no gravitas here. That is ridiculous. You can't show me her, and we know she's barefoot right there. We saw her spinning in the chair, barefoot, making a joke. This is a school. The writing is going to be terrible. These scripts are going to be nonsense.
I already have cancer just watching the trailer. When we watch the actual show, I'm going to need weekly colonoscopies 20 years early.
Ooh.
Just to make sure.
Rachel's going to have to scrape you up off the couch after every episode.
Yeah, she is. Jesus.
Oh, Caleb.
More.
It's time for you to stop telling the story. Be a part of it.
Oh, we didn't see the skirt. We didn't see the Klingon in a skirt.
No.
January 15th. What day is January 15th? Let me go see real quick. What day is January 15th? That is a Thursday.
Should have been on January 6th, so at least something horrible would have happened on that date.
Oh, man. You know they thought about. Don't tell me they didn't think about putting it on there. Don't tell me. Because remember, that's a thing in Christmas Trek, January 6th, when things all went wrong.
Mm-hmm. They canonized
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yes, in Stranger Worlds, they did that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, so this comes out on January 15th. That means you can get my review on January 16th. Friday, January 16th, you'll get my review. God, a week after my birthday. How horrible is that?
Drake,
How horrible is that?
did you know they cast the planet Earth as the president of the Federation in Discovery Season 4?
What?
Stacey Abrams.
Mm-hmm. The real life government candidate or governor candidate in Georgia. This fat
Remember that gap tooth bitch?
Oh yeah.
Who still has
real life
considered-
politician, failed politician, was put in as the president of the Federation.
Well, she made a
Still has
cameo.
she was the president of Earth in the Discovery series finale.
Yeah, she played the planet Earth.
Yeah. And she still hasn't conceded her election, by the way. She still hasn't.
Yeah, they brought in real life politicians to make a message. It's like, look how great this universe is with this woman as a political leader. Wouldn't it be great, Georgia?
This is why I hate modern television, modern film in general, modern everything. Everything is a freaking message, and the message is always garbage. It's never a message of, hey, chicken tastes good. And that's a message I can get behind. Or a message of like, hey, you know what's really fun? Cartoons. These are the messages that I want from my television. The message of, hey, you better vote for this person is absolutely ludicrous. Just stop making everything. Just stop. And especially Star Trek, which is a show that was developed by transcending all of this garbage. That was the point of Star Trek, is that the way that modern society was no longer efficient in order to have a prosperous future. That's the point of Star Trek. But their version is vote for the blue people. What a waste of my time. Who is this board? Who is this board to be like,
it's
January 6th happened. Like, who the freak is
it's not bored. It's ideology is what it is. It's ideology and indoctrination. And they think they're smart. They think they're clever. They think they are important by doing this. They think they're making seminal works, generational works. In fact, they're making shit that's going to be forgotten a year after its final episode is what they're doing. Nobody
Criminal
cares.
charges should be brought against Alex Kurtzman for the sexual assault he's done.
Forget
to
the
Star Trek.
charges. Let's just go right to conviction. I mean, there's enough evidence. We don't need a trial. We have a decade's worth of evidence.
We just make the jury marathon all his Star Trek. That's all the evidence presented.
That's going to create an angry mob.
And the thing is, like, I was on record years ago saying that it was what was I thinking? That it was a good thing that this was a separate universe when they made the films. When they did the films, I thought it was a good idea. So you don't take a dump on and try to on all the films that had happened,
Build
all
a
the
little
lore
fence between the shit.
Exactly. And so therefore, like fans of the original Trek or the entire previous Star Trek timeline and stuff, they can all still enjoy it and not be like, hey, that didn't happen. I thought it was a clever way of getting around that stuff to have your own ideas. How wrong was I? How wrong was I to sit there and be like, man, this is a great idea. This could be fun. Wrong. Wrong. What a terrible error I made. Dead wrong. If only if I could see the future. If only if I could see the future. Just a terrible ordeal, man. And it's disappointing. Oh, it's not disappointing anymore. Now it's just sad. But the fact of the matter is that I was naive enough when J.J. Abrams and Kurtzman first put this together. I'm like, hey, you know what? That was a good idea. Wrong.
I was never naive. I didn't buy it from the moment I heard about it.
Yep. I was wrong. Dead wrong.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Star Trek Into Darkness was the first Star Trek thing I ever saw.
You've made up for it, though. You've made up for it.
I have made up for it. Oh no, actually, I think I did see First Contact when I was really young, and it scared the shit out of me. So that's at least good Star Trek.
The Borg makeup and that would scare the shit out of a little kid if they've never seen it.
So all right, I got some real Star Trek in there. Slipped it in before Into Darkness.
January 15th, I'm gonna be there. My first show I'm gonna review next year. I can't wait. It's gonna be gloriously bad, and I hope you're there for it. Okay, we got to move on though. This was an add-on. This was not originally planned for the show, so we gotta play some catch up. Okay, Jed, bring up the Forbes article, please, because we have to simply comment. I already talked about this week, but we must get the full discussion of the full panel reaction to the fact that, of course, James Gunn's Superman did flop. And when Drake comes back, I will once again credit him with when we had our discussions about all this stuff. What is a flop? What is this? What is that? A flop doesn't necessarily mean, as Dre once said, a bomb. It simply means you failed to make money. And if you failed to make money, you are a flop. You are a failure of your IP in a franchise, and James Gunn has done it. Now, we're not going to read this whole thing. I already went over it, but Jed, have you looked at this? Have you seen any part of this article?
Not this article specifically, but I caught the highlights from Twitter and whatnot.
So
the big announcement or big reveals.
Bottom line is, Forbes dances around a lot of the metrics, but they use the Warner Brothers DC Studios metrics of 225 production budget and actually 125 marketing. I use the words right, marketing, for a total of a break even of for a total of 350, which makes it a break even of 700. It pulled in 615. That's an 85 million loss. Now, as I said, Forbes is going to dance around the whole what is the breakdown, how much does theater and studio get? They dance around it, but they eventually have to admit it lost money without actually saying it lost money. They're still afraid to say it, but this is failure. And Jed, we were told for weeks, I won't say months, I'll simply say weeks, that this movie was a success, that it broke the barriers at the DCU. The gun never misses. The gun fired its shot. The gun hit its target. All that stupid, cringy, fucking social media crap that these people do. Jed, the gun misfired, and it blew up in his face.
It misfired hard for the last few weeks. Like you're saying, we've been lied to, we've been mocked, we've been berated. People saying, oh, you're so stupid to think that they call a movie success if it never made money. Oh, how dare you not accept James Gunn praising his own movie as factual evidence, and all this glazing that was done by these stands. And once again, as we usually are, we're proven right that this movie did not make money, that James Gunn lies out of his ass. You just need to look at what he said about his Peacemaker finale. He's saying, oh, there's going to be a lot of great cameos in it. No cameos whatsoever. Yeah. He just can't help himself from lying. I don't even know if he knows what objective truth is anymore. His mind might be so warped with his lies that he can't tell the difference anymore. but it is vindicating at least now that they've all gone silent. They've all scurried
have
under
gone
their rocks.
silent,
They've
haven't they?
disappeared, unwilling to admit that they were wrong. Because as you and I have both done, Andre, we've all been wrong sometimes, and we've admitted it. We've talked about it publicly. We were immensely wrong about Avatar 2.
Yeah.
We underestimated the excitement some people had for that. We
Oh,
figured, hey, a
little
bad
man.
script.
Hang on, we got the little man there.
That boy was calling for me, so I had to go and show
It's
up.
all right. It is
okay.
okay.
Look
Look
at
at
that
little
boy.
man.
Look at that
Wow,
boy.
look at that little dude. Hey, little dude.
See? You see the homies?
It's a good head of hair.
Oh yeah, big hair, just like his daddy. Okay, so you're gonna behave yourself while I hold you, right? Because daddy taking care of business. Okay.
He's behaving. He's behaving. All right. Go ahead. Keep going, Jed. Sorry.
I lost my train of thought there a little bit. It's a cute baby.
James Gunn lying. Objective truth. Doesn't know it.
Yeah, he can't tell the difference anymore, but it's disappointing that these stands have scurried under a rock and are unwilling to admit that they were objectively wrong about this movie. You can like this movie subjectively all the live long day, but objectively, this movie was a flop. This movie did not make money. James Gunn should be fired based on these metrics. And if the reports are true, I don't know if you heard about they're a complete rumor, complete hearsay, whatnot, but there are people claiming that if the purchase of Warner Brothers goes through, James Gunn will not come with it and that his position will be dissolved, that he will be fired if
I haven't
purchase goes
heard
through.
that. I mean,
it's
I mean,
not supported by anything mainstream, but I
Yeah,
would
think
believe
it was
it.
reported by Cosmic Book News. That's the last. I think.
I stopped looking at Matt
Yeah.
McGloin years ago. I don't.
But that
grain of
does
salt with
make
that dude.
sense to me. If I'm going in to purchase a new studio, why would I want their biggest money pit to come over in its current form?
Jed, two things. One, if these are true, no one's even submitted a bid for Warner Discovery yet to buy them out.
The first bid was
it is.
rejected.
Oh, they have.
Yep.
When?
From what I heard today, there was a bid put in and
This is news. This is news. I haven't heard this yet. Okay, I apologize.
I can try to find it, but yeah, I did see a
All right.
tweet talking
Well,
about it.
even if, let's say, everything accepted, we're talking a year of paperwork and government bureaucracy before a merger gets approved. And nothing's going to stop Lanterns, Supergirl, and Clayface from coming out. They're not coming out. But point two. Okay, so that was something I was prepared for that. So we put that in question. But the second part, remember when the initial parents in the takeover. I remember Jed, you and I talked about this a few weeks ago. This is a terrible thing. This should not happen.
We don't need more monopolies.
Exactly. The antitrust laws should not happen. No. I mean, antitrust should be enforced. A merger like this should not happen. These are
Disney's already showing what a disaster a monopoly can be. All the heart, the soul, all the franchises die in a monopoly.
They smothered 20th Century Fox in its sleep, and it disappeared. A century-old production company gone because Disney just wanted the Fantastic Four and X-Men and did what with it? Lost hundreds of millions of dollars. Point is, though, so if this is true, it ain't going to happen anyway. But in the same time, do you guys remember when in terms of, go back to the article, in terms of the how much did it make? It failed. Remember we were told out of nowhere the $125 million profit from the theater alone? Remember that? Out of nowhere. We were supposed to believe that. But then how did they lose money like this?
I'll tell you, they were lying.
Thank you. Liars. All them liars. But James
they
Gunn is a
lied
liar.
through their teeth big time. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah. So
fire everyone.
Yeah. So James Gunn is a liar, but he keeps talking because remember this. Remember how important Peacemaker is? It's important.
It's required viewing for Superman 2. It's the best thing James Gunn's ever made. It's the most important, influential, and impactful story.
Yes.
And there's going to be great cameos. It's going to be an action-packed finale. You're not going to want to miss it. I won't even let other people watch it. It's so action-packed.
Apparently, that was a lie because the finale was aired the other night, and it was a giant nothing. It was happy endings for everybody except poor Peacemaker, who got dumped on a multiverse planet, which apparently Lanterns is connected to the Salvation storyline from Peacemaker. James Gunn says Lanterns is very connected to all of that. It may not seem like it, but it's all very connected. I have continued zero faith that Lanterns will be good. Remember I said it was going to be 50-50, then I said 60-40. Yeah, now it's 90-10 that it's going to be shit.
He
There is
doesn't
no
have
chance.
faith in anything. He has to stoop in his own crap into every aspect of this universe. The Lantern should be able to stand on their own as great characters. But no, Peacemaker, he's got to be shoved in there. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in Lanterns.
Who knows? All I know is that Lanterns is now set to be a disaster. And I'm probably going to review that. I'm probably going to review Lanterns because I have some knowledge of Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan.
You've
Some
passed up some
knowledge.
great reviews lately, so gotta get on this one.
Dude, Alien Earth was going to be dog shit. You know it.
Oh, I know. It would have been a great review.
No. The one was enough. I got it all with one episode, not knowing what was going on. All right, the one review was enough.
You got a better ending in that episode than the series ending.
Either way, so we have James Gunn saying this. Now, I have to review this real quick because I need to share audio for the next part. James Gunn doesn't shut up. He keeps talking. And he says this. This is what he said after.
He makes a good argument for a man muzzle.
Here we go.
Hi, Latino America. Yes, that was the ending. No, I'm not sorry. Yes, it's streaming. HBO Max. No, you can't DM me about it. Okay, fine. 1 DM.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. It's something to do with responding to Latinos who watch his stuff. I don't know. He talks here. He talks here. He keeps talking. Oh, yeah, he didn't change it. Sorry, I forgot when I share audio. But he says that, and he says that, and then he says this. I'm bring this back up because it's the same tabs. James Gunn says Supergirl, especially as a space adventure, it's like Guardians. We've said this before. James Gunn has one mode: ensemble, quirky, whimsical. That's it.
And he's great in that niche.
Yes. But this is not this is not that niche. This is not. He tried to do this and it was terrible. Superman's not that niche. And he keeps talking. It's all falling apart. We can see it. But the tourists can't. The tourists cannot. Jed, there's no hope for the DCU. None.
None whatsoever. Everything that they've made is a flop. Superman hasn't made money. Creature Commandos, no one can even remember what happened in that show. And Peacemaker Season 2 dropped out of the Nielsen's after the first, 2 weeks? It's embarrassing with the lack of competition it had that it couldn't stick into the originals category of top 10. We're going to see a massive disaster with Supergirl as well. I don't think that one's going to break 500 million. And of course, I
said 350, 450. 350, 450 is Supergirl.
The Alcock stands are going to act like it's the greatest thing in the world, but they're not a real audience. They're not even helping House of the Dragon all that much right now. Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard. Season 3 wrapped filming for House of the Dragon. Who's talking about
Really?
it? Who's excited about it?
No,
Yeah.
I'm serious. Really?
Yeah. Just this in the last couple days.
What? I didn't hear that.
Yeah. House of the Dragon wrapped filming for Season 3.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Where did that come from? When did that happen?
Yesterday, I think.
Well, color me surprised.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. And yeah, her fans are not going to be enough to sustain this movie. And Jason Momoa's Lobo is an oddity at best. You can get what you need to out of the trailer. So yeah, that's kind of cool. It's not going to be enough to move the needle. And he's lost his shirtless, sexy.
Oh, Momoa's, he's not that anymore.
He's not that person anymore.
Yeah, he's not the guy anymore. He's not.
It's going to fail and fail again. Lanterns is going to have small viewership, especially because it's an adult show as well, just like Peacemaker. It's going to fail over and over again, and somebody at Warner Brothers needs to get a clue. If I were purchasing them, a clause would have to be in that contract, in that purchase agreement, that James Gunn is fired. That's the only logical thing to do. So I believe that rumor that he would be removed from DC if a merger happened, because he's losing so much money. Even by their metrics, like you said, they lost what, $85 million on Superman?
Yeah.
We know that number is probably a lot higher.
385.
But
More like
any
385.
man that loses $85 million for any company on the planet should no longer have a job.
But he has something in his contract that probably says you can't fire me after what they did to Zack Snyder. After he has complete control, it can't be fired, which is why I was asked this question a couple days ago. I think we are stuck with what he's doing at least until the end of the decade. We're stuck with him in DC until the end of the decade, I think.
That's okay. Well, it all depends, in my personal opinion. Well, before I get to all that, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat, all y'all out there chatting and all that great stuff. Y'all been fantastic. I've been looking at all the stuff y'all been saying. Y'all been on fire. And don't forget to like the stream, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, and you all been fan freaking tastic today. Absolutely fantastic. What I want to say about this is very simple. I hope James Gunn tastes the unemployment line by 2026. That's
not going to, though.
That's what I want. I want him to taste the unemployment line. But let me dream. Let me dream. I'm putting one of your moves. I'm putting the hope in there. I'm pulling one of your moves. Big hope.
What is this word of hope you speak of? You've drummed that out of my vocabulary, good man.
Pulling one of your moves. Big hope. Because if this takeover, tell the truth and shame the devil. If this takeover goes down, I want to see him fired. I don't want to see him being like, oh, I decided to part ways. No, I want FIRED tattooed on his head and then put it like spray painted in his weird hair, all of it. I want this man gone.
Dre, I have one counterpoint to that.
Go for it.
Why won't happen? They're making more JJ Trek at Paramount. They're making more JJ Trek. The Paramount Skydance. They may have canceled Kurtzman parts because there's no new Kurtzman's products coming out because Starfleet Academy was already in the works when they took over.
And that's not getting a season 2.
Unless it was contracted for season 2. And there may be now it's like an out clause. And that point is, though, when now taking control of Star Trek, Skydance said, hey, let's make more JJ Trek.
Double down on what failed.
So I don't think they have a lick of sense when it comes to saying maybe something that sucks should be gotten rid of. So I don't think they get rid of them if they take over.
And so I'm still trying to get a little bit more information. I know.
Oh, hold on, you're
JD mentioned about I was out there. Fat Boy was acting
hard.
A fool, but whatever. You had mentioned the acquisition, the potential acquisition of DC, and there is potentially a buyer. Did you mention of who that buyer might be, or do we not?
It's
know?
Skydance. It's Paramount Skydance.
Okay, so it is Skydance. Okay, that's where my brain was.
It's been rejected, but there are other people interested. Like Netflix has said that they're interested as well.
But Netflix said we're not in the. No, they actually said now we're not in the buying. Yeah, they said we're not buying shit. We are not an acquisition company. Yeah.
Okay, I figured my brain was saying it was Skydance, but I just wanted to be sure if that's what the
Skynet.
Okay, yeah, that's for sure. See what you did there. If they do purchase it, I'm hoping and praying. Just get rid of him. Just get rid of him. He's a good for nothing hack, and not only get rid of him, stop making DC stuff. Stop.
Give it a break.
Just stop.
Dre, they just announced at Comic-Con in New York this week that they're making a new animated feature, multi-part feature of Nightfall.
My diabetes just turned on for a second.
Oh, if you want diabetes, did you see the Bat Fam trailer?
No,
I saw the poster.
Please.
I watched the whole trailer.
Not like this.
It was an abomination.
Okay,
leave Nightfall alone.
Get it. I haven't seen it. Listen. This is the Torture Dre show today.
Oh no! Why? Oh, see, everything about DC, and DC has been my go-to since I was a little boy man. So now, I want to see DC die now. I need to see it die. No, it's dead. I need to see it burn.
It's dead.
I need to see it burn. I don't want to see anything from DC for 5 years.
Well, this Bat Fam trailer
I want to see the ashes. I want to bathe. I want to bathe in the ashes of what DC is or was or whatever, so that the Phoenix can rise. Now, to be fair, the absolute universe seems like it's a lot of fun, but other than that, everything that deals with the media, burn it. Bat Fam.
Official trailer.
Not Prime. Oh,
Yep,
not
it's on
Prime.
Prime. All right, you guys are not prepared for this. I know you said you saw the poster, Adam.
I saw a poster.
You are not physically prepared for it with that poster.
Full screen.
Dre,
Full screen.
Dre, you might need to take a Tylenol or something now, or some crack.
Ooh, crack.
Streets of Gotham City.
Turn it off.
Oh, I remember this now. I remember hearing about this.
See enough.
The beard.
Look at his jaw.
I remember this. I remember the early stuff of this now. Oh, good Lord, no. Keep going.
But at home.
Selena, which one of these screams fun?
The cat is named Selena. Very.
I'm going to do stuff to my body. Help.
Please
help.
Dad?
I swear cleaning up Gotham was easier.
He's got no legs.
I'm having a seizure. Call my loved
I don't know
ones.
what type of animation style this is, but this is some
dog shit.
Childish, like this is for 3-year-olds type.
What was that
crap.
joint? What was that joint back in the day, Adam? Home movies? Remember that joint? Home
that
movies?
horrific show. I hated that.
Home movies. That was the joint look like. Home
Look
movies.
at that hair.
This game night is going to be a great way to welcome all the new members of the family.
Just break.
What am I seeing?
What is this? Who are these people?
Who these people are? Was that a ghost? And a black lady?
This redheaded chick has a talking fireball.
What do you think about the new digs, Flame? Whoa, I'm excited too, but what's the language?
Oops, sorry I'm late. Hey, this
Grandpa
looks like
Man-Bat?
Alfred.
Grandpa Man-Bat?
Maybe.
Look, they're making fun of trunks. They're making fun of trunks with underwear on the outside. Go fuck yourself.
Biscuits.
Uncle Alfred!
Careful, Alicia. We've got a tight schedule today.
Bruce, sometimes no
Whoa!
planning fun.
Who is that? Who is?
I don't know. Who's
Uncle Alfred?
What is going
What?
on?
Alicia? What? Who is this?
What's going on, man? What is going on? Call the police.
I knew this would get a great reaction out of you guys.
Call the police.
It's fun. And other times it unleashes deadly paradimensional demons.
Wait, what? That's not a Batman thing.
What is going
You
on right
just
now,
deal with
bro?
Paradimensional demons?
Who's the baby?
Damien.
Who's the ghost? The vampire ghost.
Alfred, we need you in here. Batman, this is the second robbery you've thwarted in as many weeks.
Wait,
Killer
what
Frost has been
what is
ruined?
Killer Frost doing in Gotham?
What's going on, man? I don't know what's going on.
What is-
Daddy
what-
doesn't like it.
Killer
Daddy
Frost?
doesn't like it, man.
She's not a Batman rogue.
This is crazy.
How retarded are you that you have Batman, arguably the top rogues gallery in all of comic book history, and you're borrowing Killer Frost to put in there? What?
I know. It's
I'm gonna
worse.
hurt myself.
I think it's Mrs. Freeze.
Don't do this. Don't
No,
do
that's
this.
Killer
Don't say
Frost.
that out loud. Don't
No,
you say that
Mrs.
out
Freeze
loud.
would have a gun. That's Killer
Don't
Frost.
you say this out loud. Don't you do that.
Crime is back in Gotham.
What
Turn
the?
it off. Turn 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 it off. It's Satan. It's Satan. This is the he devil. This is the he devil. Turn this off. Turn this off immediately. Turn this off
Still
immediately.
gets worse.
I can't. I can't. There's still a minute left of this garbage. I can't. Adam, start. Just stop. Adam's
Look at those shoulders.
Why does he have hair like that?
And I don't know if this is true, but I have to assume James Gunn approved this.
He has
is
to. It's DC
insanity.
Studios. He's in charge
gonna
of
hurt.
all things DC.
I'm gonna drain my blood and make a daggone smoothie out of it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing.
What are you after?
Oh no.
That's the Mad Hatter.
And she's like emo.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw
Oh, we're
up.
busted.
Justice will be served.
Killer Croc, Clayface, Mad Hatter, and Livewire. This just got serious.
Wait! What is Livewire doing there? Once again, why are we importing other villains into Batman's Rogues Gallery?
Style.
No, I'd hug you, but
We should stop the invasion first. That ring check.
Destroy mode activate.
You over here. You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
I think your souls are leaving both your bodies.
It's gonna leave out through my ass. I gotta go to the bathroom and deliver this where it belongs.
Time to make a cool Batman entrance. Really, Claire? It's not that bad. Not that bad? We leveled a building.
Who are these people?
I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on.
Believe it or not, I've done way worse.
I've been meaning to talk to you guys about the whole bat in front of everything.
Bat flip.
Bat hug.
Leave that to me.
It's kind of played out.
That's your bat opinion.
Oh my!
It's over.
God.
Jed, this is what I'm going to do.
Oh my God.
I am going to do unspeakable things to my wrist. And once I finish filling up those jars with my liquids, I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to do it again and again and again until my brain loses all fluids so that I can find a way to gain amnesia. I can forget that these minutes of my life even happened. There's going to be a gap in my history. And one day my child is going to ask me, what happened on this day? And I'm going to tell them I have no idea what happened. This is a disaster. This hurts my soul, testes, penis, heart, lung, brain, eye, spleen, liver, and the chicken meat that's in between my knee and my thigh. This is a disgusting display of foolishness. What is this? And once again, it just proves the same thing. James Gunn needs to go.
He signed off on this.
Go.
He has to have signed off on this.
You guys like
Them's
the bat jet
rules.
here?
What is that? I mean,
I don't know what that is.
that looks like a. I don't know what that is. I can't
That's
comprehend.
that's Batman's plane.
I hurt myself. I hurt myself.
All right, that's it. That's it. This is. Do I have to review this?
No,
Yes.
please don't do this to yourself.
I think I have to review this.
Well, put a poll. Put a poll. That's my answer. Let the chat decide. Put a poll.
And also, I got to respond. I agree with Samuel. As a Spider-Man fan, I like Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery better than Batman. I do. I've said it's not news. I've said this before.
Yeah,
I've said this before.
Admittedly, I'm not a comic fan, so I can't speak to the comic side of things, but I just find the Batman's Rogue Gallery way more interesting. There's some great ones in the Spider-Man. It's a close second, but
well, that's the thing. They are the top two, and for me, Spider-Man edges out Batman. Maybe because
in my opinion, it's 1A, 1B. I don't think there's a wrong answer.
There isn't there's not a wrong answer, but I mean, I prefer. Well, Spider-Man's my I think it's who's your favorite hero.
Yeah, I agree.
Spider-Man is my favorite hero, so I'm going to go with the Spider-Man Rogues Gallery.
Sure,
but
sure.
Those are the two most impressive Rogues Galleries.
Absolutely.
And the fact that you're farming in Livewire and Killer Frost.
They needed diversity.
It's crazy, man.
They need some.
I don't know.
I love me some
Poison
Livewire.
Ivy.
Oh, too
Catwoman?
sexualized. Too sexualized.
I hate everything.
Hate it. All right. I'm going to make an auto here. We're going to push the tourist discussion to next week, but we do need to talk the Yotei stuff. Because I have all that. I have all that up and ready to go. From one poison to another. And we'll end on a positive
time
note.
for Expedition.
That's the ending on a positive note, because we're going to go from crap to yay. We're end on a positive note. But from one horrible, stupid thing to another. Ghost of Yotei. For the past week now, if you're on social media, you've been inundated with how great this game is, how much better it is than the original in every single way possible. And if you play the original, I seriously doubt that. I seriously do.
Oh, they've gone to the next level. They have to diminish every great game that's ever come out. They said Expedition 33, that was overhyped garbage. Who likes that? Ghost of Yotei is 100 times better. They're doing it for everything, not just Ghost of Tsushima.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, if your game cannot be praised on its own merits only by diminishing what's come before, it has no value intrinsically. Like, we can compare things and make fun of things all the time, but at the end of the day, the things that we love, we can talk about how good they are without talking about, like Star Trek, we can talk about how great TNG is without even mentioning Kurtzman Trek. The comparison's fun on occasion, but it can stand on its own. If your praise can't stand without degrading something great, then you have no point. You have no opinion of value and should be discarded. Especially because a lot of them have admittedly not even played the fucking game.
Exactly. There's several out there who are hard shilling for Ghost of Yotei, yet for one moment haven't even played, let alone the first one.
It's all agenda to them. They see a diverse woman who's ugly, and they're like, she's like me. I'm ugly on the inside, too. I must say it's the greatest game ever.
You mentioned that. That's going right where we're going to the next thing right here. Jed, you stream with Phil from Project Eggroll on occasion through Geeks and Gamers, right? On occasion. I have streamed with Phil myself a couple times. He's been a guest on Ballbusters twice. So we are familiar with Phil. We can call him streaming associate. He did this earlier in the week. He kicked over a massive hornet's nest by doing a simple meme.
It's a funny meme.
And honestly,
it's not supposed to be taken seriously.
And honestly, if she looked like that, I'm considering playing the game.
I'd play
It's going to be a mod out in a couple. As soon as it's on PC,
that's a year away. That's a year away. Point is, though, he did. So this was the reaction from a lot of them. These virgins don't see enough titties IRL. So they got to resort to mods, porn, and harassing developers to get their fix. Could it be me? Well, one, Phil is married with a child. So he's had access to the titties and had proof of it. Two, they all reacted the same way to this. Incel, virgin. They love to throw that out there. And I think they're projecting, if you ask me. 100%. I think they're projecting.
It's definitely a projection.
And I believe also Phil has received threats over this too.
He's public death threats. In the Geeks and Gamers sphere, we're all used to DM death threats. I got them for my Prey review back in the day. And in the DMs, they're there all the time for a lot of these bigger channels. But to publicly do it is incredibly rare. They are publicly doing it for him, or at least celebrating his death. I saw once showing, the caption was, Phil's wife and kids when they hear the gunshot go off in his bedroom, and they're celebrating. That's the level of horrible human being that we're dealing with here. It's a meme. You laugh at it. There's been some funny quote tweets. Like there's one that had a super sexualized Kratos from God of War doing the same side by side. Yeah. It's a meme. It's a joke. There's been some great jokes building off this format. But
it's a meme based on the fact that this actress, she's not pretty. And she's an open Antifa lesbians. But they're going to tell us that how's ultra realistic now considered ugly. Ada Wong, femme fatale from Resident Evil, considered to be beautiful waifu material for a lot of gamers, and then side by side there, or this socially dysfunctional incel vibes.
You're not sharing anything. I mean, it's still on the same. It's on the filter.
Did I? You know what I did? I must.
I've got no problem with the image that's.
No. I must. Oh, I know what I did. I shared the audio for some reason. Tab. Sorry. Then it goes to this one. Okay, so the Ada Wong one. Then there's this socially dysfunctional incel vibes of needing females to look like sex dolls aside. Atsu looking ordinary is written into the story and more grounded and immersive. In a land filled with the most vile bandits, murderers, and rapists, she'd be relentlessly harassed and not unassuming.
I'm going to break something down for them. Bandits, murderers, and rapists don't care if you're hot or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about
power.
What
they can get.
It's not about sex. It's about power.
So, it's about power. So these people are just delusional. Yeah. But here's the thing. Once again, this is about my fantasy. And my fantasy is having Asian women with giant titties running around murdering people in cold blood. That's what we're into. That's what the gaming community's been into since the beginning of time. If you want my money, this is what you give to me. This isn't hard. Is this game selling? No. Okay.
We'll get that. Pin in that. We get that.
They're acting like it is.
That's
a bunch
the next
of tweets
part.
unsubstantiated are saying it's millions upon millions.
We have to finish. Let me finish my point. So then here, Atsu's in-game character model is incredibly detailed. You can even see the tiny peach fuzz on her face.
Dude, when these guys are trying to do create hot women based on hot actresses, they end up using an ugly stick. Like the voice actress for Mary Jane in the Spider-Man game, incredibly hot. Make her look ugly as sin. But when it's an ugly person, they're fucking Leonardo da Vinci capturing every minute detail. This bitch has even got a scar over her eyebrow where it's slit, and they're like, we're gonna create that in perfect detail.
And Jed, you went exactly where my next point was. It's Mary Jane, Spider-Man 2 all over again. It's Mumps Aloy in Horizon 2 all over again. It's all that all over again.
They just want ugly women. Like, with those character models, you're creating the same fucking voice actor. Make her look exactly the same. These are beautiful women you cast. Show off their beautifulness. But when it comes to the ugly one, it's 1-for-1.
Jed, but according to this guy, you genuinely think Atsu's objectively unattractive, then you're just closeted gay man.
That's called projection.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're into them twinks.
Yep. So this is why, and I'm going to bring it back next week when we have the tourist conversation next week. It's Spider-Man 2 all over again, where they want to try and convince us, these tourists, these people who are weirdos, creeps, credo, troons, they want to convince us that ugly is beautiful. And
it's to make themselves feel better because they're all ugly as sin, so they feel represented. And if they can convince the world that these ugly-ass women are attractive, they can feel better about their disgusting lives.
Now, there's the other half of this, though. This is the first part of this, where this incessant trying to tell us that this is a beauty standard when it's not. Then there's the financial half of it. We are now over a week since this released. And Jed, you mentioned it. We talked about it last week. There's been the unsubstantiated reports of the sales records for Ghost of Yotei. They said 1.3 million in a day when it launched. That's what they claimed. And then by the time this week started, they claimed it was another 2 million. Well, according to this right here, this graphic created by these guys, and this makes no sense when you look at it, 1.6 million copies sold through PlayStation. 2 million plus copies sold in retailers, 77% share of digital copies. First of all, does that make any sense to anybody?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
1.6 million plus copies sold through PlayStation. I'm going to assume that's the network.
I'm going to assume that's PS Store. I'm assuming that's PS Store.
Okay, we're going to assume that, and then 2 million
physical copies in retail.
Physical copies sold between Best Buy, all the other retailers, GameStop,
everywhere, Amazon, whatever, wherever you get it. Yeah,
Amazon, wherever you can get it. 77% share of digital copies. That's I don't really.
When you look at these numbers, does this make any sense to you?
No.
Why put these numbers here?
Oh, that's you asked. Okay, good question. This is done by some group called Alane Analytics.
Who they?
So not Sony.
Oh, there's some group out of Norway.
No.
There's some analytic firm out of Norway trusted by Paradox Crafton. Now, Paradox used to make good games. They've been going a bad way lately with the upgrading Stellaris the way they do. Starbreeze, Daybreak, and other companies I've never heard. IGN
and BBC trust them. Yeah,
trusted.
that disqualifies their reputability.
So who are these guys? They're out of Norway. Market-leading precision, benchmark-tested, real-time insights across 275,000 plus games, 51,000 studios, billions of data points in every global market. No cherry-picking, no black box models, just truth backed by data. What data? Where are you getting this data from?
I have no idea.
Sony is a black box. They don't tell you anything anymore.
Their sources, they made it the fuck up.
Yeah. And let's see who they are. Let's go about us. About us. No, even pictures. Let's see. Favorite game FIFA. Favorite game Battle for Middle Earth. Magicka 2, Age of Empires 2, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Chrono Trigger. Okay, you get props for that one.
Chrono Trigger's pretty good.
Football Manager, more FIFA, Monopoly Go, Gran Turismo, Horizon Zero Dawn. Who are these people? This is a group out of Norway. We don't know who they are, but some jackhole right here is going to claim this as their evidence. We have one set of numbers. Only one set of numbers have been released out of Japan. Last week, they said that out of Japan, Ghost Yotei was the #1 selling game from retailers at selling 120,000 copies. All right?
I believe those numbers
but
over whatever this is.
Yeah, but
those aren't good numbers. Japan
No,
has
those
a lot
numbers
of
are
gamers in it.
Those are good numbers,
terrible.
but here's a list of the top 10 PlayStation 5 physical launch week sales this year.
This year?
Or past couple years, because Final Fantasy 16 is including this. It lands in the middle of the pack. Square Enix and Capcom rule the yard with Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Monster Hunter Wilds. This is a middle of the pack launch. And remind me, did anything great come out last week? Any major games come out last week at all?
No.
Oh,
no, absolutely not.
What comes out this week in Japan? This coming week? A little game called Pokemon Z-A.
Oh,
that's right.
And that one's going to sell 50 trillion copies.
That's going to have sales. And the minute it sells, Nintendo's going to ring the bell. 5 million copies sold in the first weekend. They're going to ring that bell. We've had nothing. But we're told by guys like Kijin Gamer, you forget the part that says original IP debut, talking about when Sony was crowing about Tsushima sales. Tsushima, from a then nobody known company like Sucker Punch, a game that had no previous installment. And when it sold 2.4 million in the first 3 days, that's a big deal. That was
impressive.
That was organic, ground-fed success. But this guy's going to claim that Sony not announcing any numbers right now. Sony does not announce sales anymore unless they're the biggest or fastest ever for Sony. That's why I didn't disclose Miles Morales or Returnal, Horizon Forbidden World, Astrobot, or Gran Turismo 7. Okay, they didn't talk about Miles Morales because that shit didn't sell.
It was a fucking DLC trumped up.
Returnal didn't sell. Horizon Forbidden West didn't sell. It was rejected. It was a joke. Astrobot, that was a gimmick game. Everybody liked it, but it wasn't expected to do numbers. It was a niche gimmick game. And Gran Turismo 7, nobody buys racing games. I don't care how much I like driving racing games. No, racing games do not bring in bank. So this is the cope we're seeing because Jed, at this moment in time, 5:10 p.m. Eastern on October 12th, 2025, have we heard anything from Sony or Sucker Punch about sales numbers for Ghost of Yotei?
They have not released a single number in any market across the world that I'm aware of, at least. It's a bunch of made-up numbers from stands just pulling shit out of their ass to act like this game is successful because they've tied their identities to it. They've made a political statement for them. They subsist off of it. It's their livelihood for the next few weeks until they forget about it entirely. Oh my god, if Ghost of Yotei doesn't sell, I'm gonna throw up and cry and throw up some more and maybe hurt myself a little bit like Dre was talking about.
They'll be hurting.
That's what they act like, so they have to make up these numbers. They have to fluff it up like it's the greatest thing ever. Until Sony or a reputable source releases data, like Amazon releasing data is something. Until a reputable source releases data of substance, you can't say one thing or another. You can have theories based on online interaction, but you can't make definitive statements one way or another until there is facts, until there is proof. Divorce your identity from a game. I fucking love Expedition 33 and Witcher 3 and Doctor Who, but I'm not going to tie my identity to it. If I tied my identity to Doctor Who, I would have been dead years ago.
And you make the point. They are so wrapped up in this game's need for success. Why can't, if they're the ones that claim, let's just play the games and enjoy them. Why don't you just play the game and enjoy us and try to, instead of constantly telling us in waves online how great it is, and sharing your fits, your drips, whatever the goddamn Zoomers call it. nobody cares how you dress your Antifa lesbian in the game. And have you guys heard how the game ends? Have you guys heard?
Yeah, the same ending as Last of Us Part 2. Lesbians raising children together.
Dre, have you heard this? Okay, all right. Let me lay it out for you. Let me lay out for you how Ghost Yotei is. And they got so angry when that got leaked this week. They got so angry. Don't listen. This shows how pathetic they are. No, it shows you that there is agenda in this game at the very end. So, Atsu, Antifa lesbian woman, she was raised by another woman who ran a kitsune, which is, I believe, translated, I believe it's basically a parlor where they train girls to the proper ways of social behavior in
Gotcha.
in Japan. Eventually, it's what trains geisha. Eventually, it's eventually what it becomes a geisha training school, stuff like that. It trains proper behavior, proper social behavior. So the woman in that, she's a lesbian, and Atsu grew up as her charge, so she groomed her because they're in a relationship at the end. And then, of course, they're raising Atsu's dead brother's kid, her nephew. So they killed a man to get a son to be raised by a lesbian who's groomed by another lesbian to be in a relationship with her. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So there is agenda in this game. And I don't need to play it to know that because it's been revealed. But they're crying hard about that. How pathetic. Oh, look at them. This is their last resort. How'd that boycott work? Well, first of all, a lot of us didn't call for a boycott. We just said we weren't interested in the game. Because
we made personal decisions about our money.
And
we're not going to go and make fun of anyone who paid for the game.
Yeah, and we know how that worked we know how that goes during the whole Hogwarts Legacy thing, where how that boycott worked for you. Nobody should run around screaming boycott. You should say, I'm not interested. I don't think anybody should play this game, and leave it at that. But when you scream boycott, all it does is feed to the other side when the boycott never works. Because guess what? Boycotts never really work. Because, for lack of a better term, normies are not plugged in. They don't pay attention until something really blows up and they get a look at it. And then they start canceling Netflix subscriptions. But until then, normies don't pay attention. So it's impossible for a niche group of people to say, we're not going to do this. Let's boycott. Let's stop this. No. Now, do I think the events surrounding Sucker Punch's behavior with its devs and this and that with Charlie Kirk, do I think that influenced? Yes, I think that had some influence. I think it was affected. Especially since the person the dev, that they, them, it, Queerdo Tron, who triple down on is now crying about her internet harassment. Oh, the internet's being mean to me. Bitch, you quintupled down on your statements. What do you think's going to happen? Don't talk on the internet if you can't play in the mud. But this game is, from what I see, not the success they're claiming it is. And we're not talking about gameplay. We're not talking about the overall story. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about the hard facts, the hard logic. This game doesn't look like it's being successful. For me, it looks like Dragon Age Veilguard all over again, where they spent a week pushing it constantly on X, saying, look how great it is. Look at our hairstyles. Look how gay we all are. And then we discover the game didn't sell shit. It didn't sell anything. Not to mention, if I am going to comment on the gameplay, just for one comment, all them claiming how great the stuff they're doing. Oh, I've played 50 hours and I've only done barely anything. I'm wandering around, admiring the wilderness, the graphics, and this, to that, playing with the wolves and the foxes and the bamboo shoots, cutting the sword. Yeah, guess what? You can do that in the first game. Oh, and guess what? Not doing main objectives and dicking around side quests. Yeah, we've been doing that shit in games for over 20 years now. So get in fucking line, you bunch of tourists. Again, this is why I want to have a tourist conversation. These people are talking like these are first-time things ever finding in a game where you can wander around the countryside getting into random shit instead of doing the main quest storyline. There's a meme out there, it's a good one, of a dude on a horse riding on a beach, and behind him in the heavens, you see gods and titans battling, and it says there, the main quest line, and at the bottom, me picking herbs. That it's existed forever. It's existed forever.
Exactly.
There's been
Nothing new.
optional content in games for 30 years at this point, but they're not gamers. They're tourists, like you said. They're coming in because it fits their identity, their agenda, and so they're making it their lives, and they're suddenly realizing what real gamers have known forever.
Yeah, yeah. So goes to Yotei. I'm going to continue to call this out. We may or may not talk about it again. It depends if any news changes, but I will continue to call this out until I get hard numbers from Sony and Sucker Punch, because, as Jed mentioned, there are some games who will, of course, happily tell us how they're doing when they deserve it. And when they do, you get celebrated, because we were pleased as punch this week to be told by I forget the Liminal Kepler and Sandfall Interactive that Extras 33 has sold 5 million copies, made a whole bunch of money.
And that's a reasonable progression. They announced 3 million copies after 3 months, and that was 5 months ago now?
Yeah, the game's been out for like 6 months now. It's been out for
Something
a while.
like that. So getting to 5 at this point, it's incredibly reasonable and impressive. They're
On a
not,
budget of 33 million.
On a budget. They're not conflating stuff. They're not
That's
blowing smoke
insanely
up our
good.
ass.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah. Oh no, Jed, they said the 3.3 million, that was in 33 days.
mm-hmm.
3.3 million was in 33, which lined up beautifully for the whole symmetry there.
There's so much 33 symmetry in the game itself and in their design, everything. They love that number. They really love that number.
Yeah, but this is what organic success looked like, and nobody had to shill for this game. I mean, Jed, you watched it before you got into it. You saw promotion. Everybody was just, this game is fun. It's great. The music's this, was that. There was no fakeness about it.
And there was no one being called a bad person if they didn't like it. It's just like, I guess it's not for you. Turn-based style isn't for everyone. It's the reason I didn't get into the game originally when it came out, because I'm not into turn-based.
But I
Turned out
sold
to
you
be
on it.
incredible. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And here, this is great. And this is what we ask for, good games. And then to hear them say this. Claire Obscure, X33 creative director Guillaume Broche says the game team has started work on their next game. We are starting to think and work on the next real game, which is super exciting, and we have a lot of very good ideas. We don't plan to grow the studio too much. We want to remain very small and agile with some strong creative vision and a game that feels very unique and artsy. We want to keep that. That's our DNA. That's how we work. And they've also said we don't care about winning Game of the Year. They should.
It's meaningless.
Yeah,
they should.
It is meaningless now.
But the fans should reward them by voting for it, because it should be fan based. But I agree, awards are worthless. But they just want to make games. This is what I want to hear, and this is how you communicate. It's how you talk. And
don't reveal too much. Don't make promises you can't make. Just say, hey, we're trying to keep to our roots. We're moving forward. And I'm excited to find out what comes next. If there's going to be painters, writers, sequel following
musicians,
some of these characters. Musicians.
They're going to have, there's got to be musicians too.
There's got to be. It's a fascinating world with limitless possibilities. I'm here for it. I'm going to buy whatever they come out with day one.
Yeah.
And
this is day one buy now.
Close. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's that free update that they're pushing out in a little bit with new dungeons, skins.
Bosses.
New Game Plus is a lot easier to get your hands on. And yeah, they're just celebrating. Hey, guys, you guys supported our game. You made it incredible. You paid so much money for it, and we are so appreciative. Here's a bunch of free stuff to say thank you.
And Jed, you know why that's good? They said we're not going to make any extra DLC. They said we're not going to do anything. And now this is them saying, you know what? We're going to give you something anyway. You know what we said we weren't going to do it? We're going to give you a little bit more.
No paid DLCs.
Oh, okay. But they said they weren't really going to do much. They're just going to make tweaks and fixes, make it streamlined, user-friendly, quality of life stuff. But now here you go. A little more content. A new dungeon. Probably a high-level dungeon. And of course, I'm 99 and my L is a murder machine, so I'm not going to have any problems when I go in there. But still, I have to remember how to play the game. My rhythm was probably completely gone from playing. Point is, this is real. And this is positive. And this is what gaming is going to become. And these guys did it themselves. And I love every second of it. And like Jed, I cannot wait for more of this franchise. I didn't buy this day one because I wasn't sure. And I had so many other things going on at the time. I was trying to save my money to buy a different game. But then the money was there, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get it. And I was so pleasantly surprised. So pleasantly surprised. And I Can't wait. And I think I know it means nothing, but to me, this is game of the year in terms of what it accomplished, both financially, from creative standpoint, a small company, and just the reaction. Because I never heard, I heard people say they tried it, it wasn't for them, but they didn't go around shitting on it. They just said, it's not for me. I'm going to move on. Whereas with Ghost of Yotei, it's all about, oh my God, you hate this. You're an incel and a virgin. It's just, you know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
When you see the responses. Real gamers talk about the game and why they love it. Tourists talk about their fit, their drip. They talk about the graphics all the time, and then they yell at you and call you names if you don't like it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it. So there it is. Ending on a somewhat positive note, because I'm happy with this. This gives me something to look forward to, and in a world where we don't get to look forward to a lot,
that's true.
It's good to have something to look forward to game wise. But I look forward to ending the game and taking a walk out to the dumpster with a bunch of garbage and probably going down to the hub and getting a package of the hub. That's what I get to look forward to in the next 20 minutes. So
you going down to the hub?
Well, no, I have an Amazon hub mailbox at the other end of the complex. I have to walk down there and get something. I know it's probably there by now.
Yeah, that's the hub we're talking about.
Listen, I don't need to go to the hub. I'm fine. All right. Let's go down a road. I don't want to go down again. I'm somehow going to get trapped in a statement. Anyway,
you're right, Dre. He doesn't need the hub. He has his blue Power Rangers in his
It is.
Yeah, it is.
That's not going away anytime soon, is it?
No.
Jeremy's got to cosplay as the blue Power Ranger.
Oh God!
No. Why do we got to bring him into this?
That is detestable.
Do this. All right. Anyway, we're over. We're done. Jed, what's your week look like?
Well, you can all find me on YouTube at Hollywood Scholar, just regularly scheduled live streams this week, including the return of Saturday Night Drive-In for spooky season. We are going to be watching a sci-fi horror classic that I've never seen, and Adam was scarred for life by when he saw it originally in the 90s. We're going to be watching the cult classic Event Horizon.
Oh, wow. That's pretty rough.
I've never seen it, but
I didn't know what I was walking into. I thought it was just gonna be some spaceship thriller movie. I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna hurt you.
I hated that movie. I gotta watch it for this weekend again. I only saw it one time. Yeah. Shut up. All right. Dre.
Well, everybody can find me on YouTube at Brutal Playing Comics. And also if you want to check out my gaming channel as well, The Brute Plays. You can also find me, of course, on Twitter at what am I? The Brute 00. Got my brain. At The Brute 00. You definitely follow me on Twitter there for updates and everything. And hopefully this week I might actually have a video to drop because we got to do all the updates from New York Comic-Con. We have much to discuss, all the things that was released. So I'm definitely going to put together a video for sure on all the things that were announced there. Also, of course, for all of my other creative endeavors, definitely check out bpcomics.io. You can check out my comic book there, all my voice acting work, and all the other great stuff as well.
Dre, are you doing Z to A this week?
I'm trying not to, but I think I might just go.
You're
jump.
You're gonna do it. Jeremy's taking 2 days off to play it.
I might
get it.
It's on the Switch. It's on the regular Switch.
I might break and just straight up buy it. And
I'll next Sunday I'll give everybody a segment to talk about it next Sunday if you guys want to talk about it.
Yeah,
I'll take a 20-minute breather and go take a lap around the block.
I might have to get it because now everybody's like, "Oh, I'm like, oh, because of they're bringing back like Mega Evolutions, all that other stuff," and I'm like,
were you a fan of Arceus?
I was not. I was not a fan of Arceus. I don't like like third party, not third party, but like side Pokemon games were never my jam outside of the N64. And no, that's not fair. Pokemon Coliseum was actually really good. And on the GameCube, that was actually very, very good. But a lot of the side ones, it just wasn't really my jam. And a lot of people got into Arceus. Once I realized, like, I was thinking about getting Arceus when it came out, but when I saw there was no competitive battling involved, I'm like, okay.
This thing's all about competitive battling.
Yeah, but this one actually has competitive battling, so I'm just like, okay, I think I might have to break and get it. And then now I'm curious about like my Pokemon Hub, which you can like move your Pokemon over and all that other stuff like that, of what's gonna be affected. So I'm kind of curious to see if I might carry that on into the 10th generation once 10th generation drops. So they might be seducing me and dropping my hands around my sweet ankles, and then there's nothing I can really do.
Nintendo knows your sweet spot.
They know it. They know it. They've been having their way with me for decades.
Yeah.
With the Pokemon franchise.
Yeah.
Darn you, Game Freak! But
And
yeah,
it's gonna make all the money next week.
Oh, it's gonna
Make
make
all the money.
gajillions of dollars next week. It's gonna it's gonna outsell everything. Period. Full stop. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to be playing Pokemon, even though I do have a Switch. I am not going to be Pokemon ZDA because I'm not really in Pokemon, but I will enjoy seeing if these guys are all going to have a good time playing it. As for me, tonight, of course, we've got Wormhole Watch over on Brad Duke Devil 95's channel. You can catch those every Wednesday. We got a new segment too called the Latinum Lounge, where Brad is recording our shit talking before we even start. And last week, Hitman couldn't handle the fact that in the original TOS episode, What Little Girls Were Made Of, that Kirk was carrying around a penis rock. He couldn't accept that, and we had to show it to him, the penis rock. So though you can catch little clips like that Brad records and edits up, and it's funny stuff. It's really the off color, it's random, and I make it a point to try and needle Hitman over stuff that he can't handle when he sees it. So I get that a little fun. But you can catch us that Wormhole Watch every Wednesday, edited up on Brad's channel. We are almost done with DS9 Season 2, coming up on DS9 Season 3 by the end of the month. And I'm excited. We're almost at the Dominion. Almost Defiant is almost here. Love that little ship. So we're almost there.
It's a great ship.
Oh, I love the Defiant.
Amazing.
I love its repeater phaser banks, man. I love those things. Quantum torpedoes. It's the first time we saw quantum torpedoes. So I'm excited. Catch us there. I'll be recording that tonight. Other than that, tomorrow, every Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern, the Daily Dive, the Double Ds, where you, the chat, are in charge. We get back to work, back to basics. You guys show up there, and just have your way with me. It's how it works.
At least you got to watch a good movie this last week.
It was good. I mean, as I said in my review, it's not my kind of Godzilla, but I can objectively rate it's a very good movie for all that it did. I just prefer Godzilla doing kaiju battles. I'm a Showa era guy. That's what I grew up on. That's in my DNA for Godzilla. Point is, so you can come over to there. The rules are simple. I go over every day. Other than that, throughout the week, we are currently doing solo single player of Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles. I am loving the hell out of this. I have played for over 30 hours. We've only had 2 sessions. We're still in chapter 1. I can't proceed story, but Dre, that means I can grind all I want. I'm already level 37.
Grinding.
And the enemy mobs in the story chapter, they're all sub-level 10. And I've already got jobs unlocked everywhere.
Oh,
I have done the JRPG shuffle with this. I have ground. I'm so overpowered. It's glorious. But I am playing on the hardest difficulty level, and it hits hard. It hits hard. So if I hadn't been over leveled for the last session by 10 levels, I would have gotten annihilated in the fights. I would have. So I'm actually helping myself. So we catch that once or twice. We've been playing that. Other than that, as Jed said, we got Drive-In next weekend, Event Horizon, Ballbusters next Friday. Dermy's probably going to want to talk Pokemon the whole time, so I'll get to kind of take a break and not do anything. So because I don't care, but I love it anyway. I get to sit there. I'll eat a donut and drink a soda. Whatever. It'll be fun.
Donuts and soda.
Well, I listen. I bake for myself, but I get donuts from my mom, so I get myself a single donut because I don't want to be left out of that tasty goodness. And I have the donut and the soda. It's delicious. I like the flavors.
Do you think of Danny DeVito every time you eat a donut?
No. Do you?
No, you just were always talking about how you love. Oh, there's nothing better than a donut. Do you have to be hungry to eat a donut? All the other people's money.
But that's the quote from the movie, and I only did that when. But I only did that when we were watching the movie. I don't say that all the time. Stop pretending I walk around saying that all the time.
I asked.
You're mad.
I asked you if
It's
you
falling
did
apart,
that.
Lord.
No. What are we doing? Blue Power Rangers and donuts. What's going on here?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna end the
all
show.
to yourself.
Oh my
I do nothing to myself.
God.
Y'all punish me.
Mm.
Anyway, thank you everybody for hanging out with us today. You guys were great. We appreciate each everyone. Hit those like buttons, subscribe to the channels, And we'll see you guys next week. Until then, take it easy, everybody.